We are live. I'm not even going to put the news up, but we got
Okay.
to
Is
let
it all
some
right
people.
that I'm on panel with you? I just want to
I,
get your permission before I do anything. Can I
I,
talk?
y- I wouldn't have let you up if you couldn't talk. You're gonna
Oh,
be
okay.
my, you're gonna be my Boston tonight because she's off like hunting goats. Um, but we gotta wait for some people to get in here. However, people should rewind to listen to this because this is if you did get in here late because it's pretty fucking funny. I mean, it's funny, but it's also really annoying because Pink Dagger was up on her fucking live saying that I'm drinking. Hey, Tess,
Oh, you're
that I'm
drinking now
drinking
too,
again.
huh?
Yeah, I'm drinking again.
Oh man.
It's like trust that none of you knew me when I was a drunk. None of you knew me when I was drunk. You would fucking know. You would fucking know. Hey, just me.
Hey,
Hey, prison daughter. Hey, Paula. Um, yeah, this is really important because um Lindsay went live tonight to show because she finally watched the video that I made, and then she decided that she was going to correct the narrative that I was putting out there that she just dropped my information in this chat. And she twisted the narrative to make it seem like the people in that chat wanted her to do that, that everybody was terrified of me. Apparently, I am the head of a sex coven cult. Um, Chris, your place in my sex coven cult.
I,
Chris
I,
is a gateway, the gateway into my cult.
yeah, I, you know, I set them up, you knock them down. That's
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 right.
the
You knock them
that's
down
the
and take
motto
all their
here.
fucking money and then abuse their husbands
Yeah, yeah,
on
because I,
camera.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
like, God, the effort. If they just took the effort that they put into these fucking lives and, like, I don't know, did something good with it, it'd be amazing what they could do. Like, that fucking live with Lindsay was just such bullshit. Like, I don't even know why my name is getting mentioned, and I
I
love
know.
how I'm just referred to as Doyle. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what I'm ever known to be now. Um,
Well, the reason your name was mentioned is because you were mentioned in that chat as being like part of. So back in March of 2021, apparently Lindsay and I were not friends after
uh-huh.
the Mandy situation. We were not friends.
Okay.
Like, we did not become friends, apparently. I did not know this, and that's probably because I'm a fucking fool and an idiot, or maybe it's because Lindsay just doesn't know how to be a friend to people. She doesn't know what that means. Anyway, so March of 2021, an individual named Josh S, we will say, um, I should just say his name, right? Because it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know
he's
why
been
we're
up on
trying to
her
cut.
fucking panel, Josh Self. Josh Self came into a chat that was already created, not one that was made and Lindsay was added to. That night, Lindsay was already in it and it had been dead for like months, I guess. And um he said, and it was like in the middle of the night, one person was awake and read what they said and was like, holy shit, you wouldn't believe this shit, and said that they reached out to MG. Okay, I'm gonna just say MG. You know who that is?
No,
MG and Emmy.
I know who
You,
he is.
so then
I
who
don't.
would MG be in relationship to Emmy?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay. So Josh reached out to MG, reached out to MG, okay? And was like, it was because Emmy and MG were going through some shit, right?
Yeah.
And said that MG told him all this crazy fucking stuff about me and ME and one other person that we love being in this man hating sex cult. And this happened when I was going through advanced treatment because I remember telling somebody in there that apparently I'm the head of this like cult, right? That's
Oh yeah.
this female domination cult where, but I didn't even know. I just knew like the like very very surface level of it, right? Of this rumor, just very surface level.
Yeah.
So, um one of the people went to Josh Self, and Josh Self said, "Oh, I was on LSD. I don't know what I was talking about." Okay. MG shows us the screenshots from that conversation. Now, some of the screenshots, some of it looks like maybe he's left out some stuff, right? But it's very clear that Josh is the one that's pushing this narrative. Josh isn't responding to a narrative about this. He's the one making these statements about me being the head of this cult, that I watch people, I watch women abuse their husbands. Anyway, I went to Josh and I'm like I gave it a little bit of time. I was waiting for him to come to me because he backtracked it with other people, because somebody in that group chat came to me and was like, "I feel really shitty about this, that this is being said about you and that they're telling us we can't say anything to you. Makes me feel really shitty," right? Like this is, and this person wasn't my friend at the time, but was like, "Why can't we talk to you? What if, like if why can't we ask you questions, and
Hmm.
told me what was being said, and I laughed, right? Because it's really funny. It's kind of fucking flattering to think that I have that kind of fucking power. But
Right.
I so um I went to Josh Self eventually. And I was like, "Hey dude, I was waiting for you to come to me, but like we'd never had any problems. I don't know what the fuck is up with it." And he's like, "I don't know what I was thinking." And I'm like, "Well, I saw the messages from MG, right? And you clearly are the one pushing that narrative." And he's like, "Well, MG told me that I would show you my side, but MG told me, asked me to delete everything when the conversation was done. Like when it started and when it was done, he said both times, please delete this after we talk." And I'm sitting here thinking, come on, you are in this fucking group, this anti-McCamey Manor group, and somebody tells you to delete this conversation after you're done and you agree, okay? But
Yeah.
then they drop all this fucking shit about me being this dangerous fucking predator and you delete it? Come on. I don't believe you. I don't believe that, right? And so he couldn't show us anything. So what we have is MG stuff, right?
Hmm.
And he told that group chat, he told that group chat that he walked back all that shit by telling people he was on LSD. And he didn't, when he was talking to MG, that he was on LSD and he didn't know what was happening. And he admitted to this group chat that he lied about that. Well, okay, so now I see this group chat, right? I see this group chat just a couple weeks ago. And it is Josh Self saying shit like next level fucking shit, saying he is afraid. He can't sleep at night because he's afraid I'm going to have someone in his area come and kill him or set his dog on fire. And I can show you the fucking screenshots. Okay,
Is
I
he
can
still
show
on
you where
LSD?
he was never on LSD, but right. Um, and he is saying Holly is like has like this unlimited source of income. Why is she involved in this community if she doesn't like haunts and she doesn't like scary movies? I've told my story a million fucking times.
Yeah.
And so Lindsay's in this group chat, right? But she's not active right then. um she comes in and the first thing she says is she responds that I because she responds to Josh saying something about me being involved in some dark shit, right? They're talking about witchcraft. The other person that he's talking to is kind of buying into it, letting themselves go down the rabbit hole. This is not a
Yeah.
friend of mine. Okay, we were not friends at the time. We're friends now, but like was letting it go down this rabbit hole, right? And kind of going,
Hmm.
"Oh my god, like you think it's witchcraft and like all this stuff, right?" And and Lindsay comes in and says, "I fucking knew it." In response to some dark shit, that I'd been doing this all along, that this is my purpose here, is to recruit these women into my fucking cult. We get fucking hotel rooms, we take pieces of their fucking hair. I watch them on FaceTime and direct them how to fucking abuse their fucking partners. Like basically I just it's fucking crazy. And but it's also really fucking funny, right? Like I wish
Right.
that rumor would have gotten legs back then because it was fucking it made me laugh. What didn't make me laugh was Lindsay coming in and saying, This stays here. Look at this." Saying in that fucking chat, "I'm going to dig on Holly and her daughter again because I think her daughter's involved. She uses her daughter to recruit these young women." Right? And I'm just like, "Holy fucking shit." But she says again because she already had dug into me and my daughter. She'd already fucking done it. And she had those screenshots. So she drops 18 fucking screenshots with every fucking relative, first generation relative of mine, my fucking dead husband's criminal record, my daughter's docs, all my fucking phone numbers, email addresses, every place I've ever lived, right?
Jesus.
How is that going to protect somebody that feels she says she dropped it because these people were afraid. Nobody asked her to. Nobody was afraid except for Josh Self, who was clearly fucking going through something. I don't know what. But eventually, because MG had gone live, like, and del live on his Facebook page and then deleted it, but somebody had screen recorded it. MG doesn't say anything about anything that would
Right.
lead anybody to believe anything, right?
Yeah.
And the people in 2 of the people in the group chat are kinda like, "Huh, this seems like maybe MG is just making stuff up, right? Why didn't you keep the screenshot? Why didn't you keep the chat? Oh, he asked me to delete it." Like, and that was suspect to them, right? So we showed them the fucking screenshots that MG had given to us. And it's clear that Josh Self had started this conversation like that, right? Well, Josh Self starts to fucking backtrack. He starts to walk his
Of course.
bullshit back. And he's like, "I've never had a problem." He called me he says, think Ted Bundy, but with money. That's what he said to me. He said stuff about, and I'm not going to say it out loud because I just don't want to put it out there, but he said stuff about me doing harm to other human beings,
Uh-huh.
vulnerable human beings, for my sick cult, witch cult coven, you know, and um, he started like it was fucking crazy stuff, and your name was in there, that you were wrapped up in all this,
Of course I
and that
was. I'm wrapped up in everything.
yeah, and that these immersives that we
Uh-huh.
were doing were some kind of front, and
Yeah.
that like that I sent ME to the haunts, that I sent her to them to go through them. Not that she like did her due diligence and got people, people's attention by going through
Yeah.
the stuff that she went through. No, I was somehow connected to all these major haunts and was putting her through them as some kind of fucking, I don't know. And because I did, when she went to the fear experiment, remember? I said, "Wouldn't it be funny if we did like a little like scripted road trip, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
you
Yeah. I
get
remember
scared
that.
on the way."
I
Yeah.
was involved with
Yeah.
that.
Yes. And they took that as like I sent her on this like fucking to go get tortured. Like I sent her to do that. Anyway, so this is Josh Self saying all this, and this is Lindsay. Well, at the end of the chat, at the Lindsay does not ever mention, and she doesn't read it out. At the basically at the end of that conversation, they're like, "I think the MG is just stirring shit," because they saw the messages, and it's very clear, if even if MG had deleted stuff that he had said about
Yeah.
this cult, wouldn't it be Josh Self responding to those messages, but not him making statements
Yeah.
about, yeah,
Well.
it's very strange. And at first he said he contacted MG. At the beginning of the conversation, he said he reached out to MG. At the end, he said, "I don't know why he messaged me. It was weird." And then he said, so at first he was saying I was Ted Bundy level
Hmm.
with money. He was afraid I was going to have him killed, but all this stuff. At the end, he was like, "I don't have a problem with Holly. I've always liked her." Like, really? But Lindsay claims that everybody was terrified of me. Lindsay, who I was talking to, regularly in group chats and sometimes privately. Now that I look back, I see that the only time Lindsay wanted to talk to me privately was to get me involved in her bullshit, right?
Mm,
To get me riled up or to emotionally manipulate me with her sad sack bullshit, sad fishing shit. That's the only
yeah,
time she was talking to me, but I showed messages and I could show more where I reach out to her to ask her if she's okay. Where I fucking, and if you were so terrified, if you really believe, because she's running with it like it's true. Pink Dagger's running with it like it's true.
of course, because it's the last thing she heard.
Yeah.
Um,
And she's so, why would Lindsay give me her address to send her things? Because I've sent you things, Lindsay.
so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
With these messages between MG and Josh, right?
Hmm.
Um, did it show like that MG deleted stuff?
Nope. There was no unsent messages, but it did look like maybe he had cropped some.
So we're just looking at screenshots, easily manipulated screenshots.
Yeah, 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 but but it was quick. How quickly we got the screenshots after the conversation, it was pretty fucking quick because all of this happened within like a day period. Like it was
Right.
pretty quick, but it couldn't have been it not I don't think that he could have manipulated the words that Josh was saying. He could have definitely manipulated and taken out stuff he was saying for
No,
sure.
okay, so it was MG that was sending you the screenshots to see.
Sent them to ME because ME freaked the fuck out
Oh, I
when she
get
heard.
you. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and they were it was the thing that happens. They get pissed
Yeah,
at each other and he
yeah,
goes on live and degrades her, right? That's the thing that
yeah,
he does. And
yeah.
he had done that. Josh had reached out to him and said, "Just leave her alone, man. Just like dump her, like leave her." And then it started this whole thing. Like you can tell. And but he then twisted that narrative that he was just sitting there and all of a sudden Michael, oops, MG messages him and says, "You won't believe this shit." But none of
Yeah.
that's there. And of course, he deleted them. He saved the images from the chat that MG sent to him,
Hmm.
saying that I had ME
Oh,
brand him.
you're branded.
Hmm.
I branded Me, but I mean,
Yeah,
at least I can own that.
yeah. So anyways, so yeah, so they apparently it was like, yeah, this whole thing that like I would FaceTime them, that MG said he was afraid to sleep unless he knew ME was sleeping because he was afraid of what we would do to him and all of this stuff. And but and I mean she's lying about it. She's not bringing up the fact she did not. She said she dug on me
Uh-huh.
because they were scared. She had that shit ready to fucking go.
Oh, yeah, she dug
Ready
on
to
you the
go.
day she
18.
met you.
Yeah, fucking for sure. Yes, 100%. So now Pink's up there saying, "I'm a disgusting piece of shit." And she's seen it. Somebody in Lindsay's chat said, Is there proof of this? Is there proof that they had that? Is there a reason that they had for thinking that Holly was this big, dangerous person?" And Lindsay said, Yeah, that they had shown it or whatever.
That's a lot. So this happened how many years ago? And it's
So this rumor started, tried to get started March of 2021. Me and Lindsay made up October of 2020. So we were friends for 6 months, almost
mhm.
6 months. I thought we were friends. We clearly weren't.
No,
But she
there's no
said,
friendship in YouTube.
yeah, no, she said that I apologized to her and she appreciated that, but I never apologized to her. I never had anything to apologize to her for. She apologized to me. That was she's a liar, she's a gaslighter.
Yeah.
She 100% gaslit that whole thing. She never I guess I didn't listen to it, but in her live, she was reading out the messages. She never read out the parts that she said, "I'm going to dig up on Holly and her daughter again. I believe her daughter's involved." So, I mean, I'm not the one that brings my daughter into the YouTube drama. I'm
Oh,
not the one that does that. Just because my daughter and because I already knew she dug into my daughter. I already knew that from a fucking year before that, more
yeah.
than a year. So,
I was about to
yeah.
say I know hardly anything about your daughter, and I've known you for years.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's not involved because she was an admin
Right?
in my group.
Yeah.
You guys are all part of the witchy sex cult. Just me, the kach. If you got green next to your name, you are definitely part of the sex cult. I'm just super lazy. I'm a super lazy cult leader. I don't
So
want to get up in the middle of the night when people are abusing their husbands. So just record it for me. It's cool.
so one thing I want to address was was just this whole pink shit, man. Like I don't understand. She thinks that she got blocked from my channel because of an issue you had with Lindsay. If that was the case, Pink, you
Oh,
would have been blocked.
Pink
How
is here.
many Pink, you would have been blocked I don't know how long ago. The reason why you got blocked was I got pissed off that you were in conversation with Lindsay about shit that involved me, saying that I work a haunt, or I don't know if I own a haunt, I run a haunt. That was the actual words. I run a haunt that gets these girls vulnerable and then pass them off to Holly. Like that's why you got blocked, because you're up there and you didn't say anything about me, not doing that shit.
We don't think you should be scared of us, Pink Dagger. You guys are the one that are running with the narrative that people are scared of us. We don't think anybody should be scared of us unless they're paying Chris to be scared of him. Like, Chris is not scary. I am not scary.
Oh, I'm scary when you give me a couple bucks and ask me to be,
That's
but
right. That's
I'm the
right.
nicest guy.
Yeah. You're even
And
nice when you're scary.
and I don't know, Pink. If I mean, it's hard to go with
Pink wants
chat.
to come up. How do you feel?
I don't fucking care if Pink comes up. Me and Pink like to argue. I'm fine with talking with Pink.
Okay. Pink, you can come up, but here's what you're going to do. You're going to show this. You're going to tell me what the proof is that you saw that I'm involved in this bullshit that Josh Self was saying I'm involved in. You're going to tell me what this proof is. So we got the mafia and we got the sex cult.
we need a third.
We need a third one. Well, then we've
Paula,
got
can
Lindsay
you
and
start something, Paula?
but no,
I'm
we've
not
got Lindsay. You got Lindsay and the dunces in the fucking stupid corner.
right.
Okay. Hold on just a second, Pink. I'm going to use my overlay. It's a veggie cult. Is that you, Pink? Pink?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a sex cult, it's a veggie cult. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. What
Go.
is Chris talking about?
Oh,
About what was said on Lindsay's panel.
yeah. Lindsay
No,
was
I
saying
didn't
the
say
whole thing.
that.
I didn't say you said that. I said that you
Yeah,
didn't
you
stick
did.
up for it.
No, he
No,
didn't.
No, he said that I.
You sat on her panel when she was saying it.
No, go, because I don't know what you mean.
Lindsay's panel started with Doyle runs a haunt that gets girls vulnerable for Holly to take into her sex cult.
Was I on panel?
No, you weren't on panel, but you were in the chat
Okay.
talking about haunts and shit.
Okay. Because I thought what you were getting misconstrued was I had said Holly took advantage of every single one of Ron's quote unquote victim. So I thought you got that mixed up with you. If I
No.
was in the chat, Chris, sometimes when I'm in a chat, I'm not fully listening to the creator. Is that an issue? Is that my bad? Yes. I did not hear that. Do I think you have anything to do with the sex cult if Lindsay was saying that? Because you know she's listening. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
Chris, it's not funny because I cherished our friendship.
I'm not Pink. Why do you always
No.
think that we're not friends?
Because you blocked me.
Oh my
Because
God. I
Holly's
block a
mad.
lot of people,
I
Pink.
didn't even talk to Chris before that you got blocked.
You
I
don't
was
have
making
to.
fucking
That's the
dog
power
food.
you have over people.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Pink. I do
How
not
do
have
you have
power
power
over
over
Like,
people.
because
me?
I got along
Holy
with Chris.
shit. Oh,
Okay.
I do
Go.
not have power over people. Now, I said you're
Okay.
coming up here. You're going to tell me the proof that I fucking have this fucking sick sex cult and give witches a bad name.
You
This
do.
weird
You're fucking
fucking
disgusting for
tell me
being a witch
and doing
to
what?
do all your
Do what?
to
Tell me.
to do all your whatever. I don't even know how to say it. Whatever you were trying to do to
What was I
men.
trying to do with who?
Everybody knows that you have a complex with men. You
No, I
either have
don't.
to dominate them or they're not allowed.
That's not true.
I
That's
mean,
not
in
true.
my opinion.
Have you talked to any of my ex-partners? No. So you can't say that.
Can you say no?
Can I
She
say
said
no?
no.
No, you haven't said you have not ever talked to any of my ex-partners.
Okay.
You
I'm going to
haven't.
pull up some. What?
You haven't. If you have, then you
Okay.
might talk to the dead. Because like my
Oh.
husband's dead.
Oh.
My other partner's dead.
Okay.
Unless you talk to my narcissistic ex, and if you did that, then Pink, you're a piece of shit. A
Okay.
gross piece of shit.
Never denied it. Ever.
Why? Can I
Okay,
ask
but I
a
didn't
question?
dominate him. There was
But
no
you're
kind of
in bed with these fucking bitches
I'm
in
not.
your
Me and
chat.
Titi are not
That
friends.
you're fucking full of shit,
And you are
Holly.
deflecting right now.
No,
What? You are
what am I
deflecting.
deflecting on? Go.
Because
What?
I asked you, what was I doing? What was I doing? If I have a problem with men, why am I friends with Chris?
Because he's a simp.
No, he's not. He is
Yes, he
absolutely not a
is.
simp.
Yeah, he
I'm a
is.
Okay,
fucking simp. Oh
I
my
wish
God. You
Foz was
guys
here
need
because
to
Foz
look.
would tell you there was nothing
You
sexual
use
with
people
me
by
and Foz.
buying them gifts,
I
going
use
to
people
their
by
events,
guying.
supporting them
Oh my God.
monetarily. And
What? Because I
Holly,
support my
you're
friend that's
pop.
buying them?
You have no idea what's
Chris, have I
going to
ever
come
bought you a
out.
gift?
No, hey, and I'll start taking money if this is happening. But
Chris, Holly's
what?
never paid you for an experience. It's all been free for her.
Everybody's
Only
paid for his
only
experiences.
No,
yeah,
Holly, shut
but
up.
no. I'll say this: Holly has only paid for like 2, and she's done many.
Okay,
And
so
the
she
reason,
has.
yeah, she paid for a service, Pink, a
Okay,
service that
so
I
So do
she
the other
provided.
has
people.
monetary.
Has she monetarily just said, "Hey, Chris,
So
here's $20 for you because I like you"? No, never. Has she come in on
no,
my
I'm talking
lives?
about in your creativeness, in your being an on, like
It's the
you're
same.
trying to
So,
bring what?
what you're relating this to is if Holly went to go and get an oil change for a car and paid that guy that gave her the oil change.
And that guy was my friend. Instead of getting it for free. Pink,
Right, but you
did
use
you buy
that,
Kata's
Holly.
Silvis merch? Did you ever buy Kata's Silvis merch?
Yeah,
Why?
sure.
Because you were trying to buy what?
Was
Trying
I
to buy them
behind the
off?
scenes trying to use them and control what they think, feel, and what should be done? Because God forbid if you and your fucking peanut gallery gets upset or feel some type of way, they're fucked. And that's the truth.
Chris literally was up on Jessica's panels with Jessica when Jessica and I
What?
were fighting. So
Oh, oh
How did you
how
not
was
know this, Pink? I'm
how did you
friends
not
with
know this?
Jess. I talked to
Was
her.
like good friends with Jess, was up, and Jess was supposed to go to
Not even
Boston
was,
when
not
you
Jess and I
guys
half
are
don't
that.
like each
talking
other.
at the same time. Come on, it's not me this time.
Well, it's not even past tense with Jess. Like, I'm still friends with Jess. I got no
Right.
issues with
No
Jess.
one cares. What the fuck is this turning into?
But you
This is
just said that
not.
they can't be
No.
friends with people that they can't be where I don't want them to be or whatever like that. You said I am using my money and buying experiences, doing these experiences, but guess what? How many people were in the last experience that I paid for of yours? How many people were in the creator? 10?
Well,
So
this is all irrelevant. I think we should go back
9
to the
other
root of the
people,
original thing
Pink,
we were speaking on, because
9
you're
other people
deflecting now.
paid Chris for that experience, just like I paid Chris for that experience. So those 9 other
Mhm.
people are also purchasing his loyalty. Like, I don't
God.
understand. I, I, and in fact, I wasn't going through any of those things until like I made a joke about doing it, and I did one and I liked it, Pink. And so why wouldn't I support people that I like with doing those? And I brought other people into it because I like it, because it's fun. Okay, now tell me the proof you have of me doing these things that made me Ted Bundy level dangerous. What's the proof?
Did I say you were Ted Bundy level?
This was in that shit that Lindsay was
Or do you
exposing.
want me to speak for somebody else? Yes, like what's up?
Speak for the proof that you saw. You said you saw proof
I did. She sent me over 20 screenshots
of what?
of the people that were worried about what you
One
were involved in
person.
and for
So
their loved one's safety.
who? Josh Self? The one person?
No, he was no,
It was
no,
one
Holly.
chat
He
that
was
there was
not
being
the
talked
only
about.
one. He's not the only one.
Okay, so
Why
she's
don't you call out the other people that are
because
your
I talked to
friends
them. They
that
showed me
were
the
in it?
fucking chat. That I
Why
got
don't you do that instead of wanting me to speak for
because
other
the
people?
other people were not worried about it.
They
I saw
were.
the entire
They were
chat.
worried.
I saw the entire chat. No, they weren't.
Yes, they were,
No,
Holly. You
one
saw.
person kind of allowed it, and then you didn't see the end, did you? You didn't see the end of that conversation, did you? She didn't show that to you. Did she show you where she dug up on my daughter?
Yes.
And you excused it because said everybody in the haunt community looks up everybody's family. Not true.
Yeah, it is.
Not true. No, it's
When
not.
you get involved on
I didn't
online
look up. I haven't
communities
looked up
that are as
anything about you,
dirty as
Pink.
McCamey Mirror
Nothing.
was,
I
then
never
yes,
looked up
it's going to
anything about
happen.
you. Maybe
What?
you do because you're filthy. I never
Holly,
looked up
shut up
anything
for a
about you.
minute and let me talk. You're.
You angry, Pink? Because you seem it.
Yeah.
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 But Holly is too.
No, I'm not angry.
Holly, yes, you
Oh, you
are.
know what I am angry about, you stupid fucking cunt? You know what I'm angry about? Talking
What?
about me fucking drinking again? You're a stupid fucking
Holly,
pathetic piece
you're
of shit.
zooted as fuck.
I'm not
And if you want
zooted.
to lie, lie.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you, you nasty fucking whore. That's
Fuck
what you
you,
fucking
you
are.
nasty fucking bitch.
Yeah, you're the nasty bitch.
You're a
You are.
nasty bitch.
I wish I was drinking. I wish I was drinking and have to deal with the fucking
Why
bullshit
can't
of
you
you.
do that? Who's that lady in that picture with you, Holly, where you're sitting at a table? Who is that?
That was from my fucking class
Who was it?
reunion 10 years
Who?
prior.
No.
Yes, it
No,
was.
you're a liar.
Sitting at the
You're
table in the
lying.
Justin Wolfstar pictures. The Justin
What?
Wolfstar showed. What picture of what me at what
The
table?
one I posted.
That you posted. When? I
Yeah.
haven't seen.
Oh, now
Just
you
now?
forget?
Just now?
Oh my god.
Just now? What do you mean now I forget? Did you just post it tonight?
Chris, can you get you and Boston's little video ready for another rage quit? Because she's pissing me off. She's acting so
yeah,
stupid.
I'm recording. I got this.
Okay.
I don't see a picture.
No. Oh my god. Holly.
Pink, why do you
Why do you not just tell me? When did you
Chris?
fucking post it?
Holly, calm down.
No, just
Calm
fucking say when
down.
you posted it. Elijah, don't. Hey,
Don't take it out on Elijah.
fuck you. Fuck you. I can tell my dog not to scratch on the fucking couch, back of the couch. Shut the fuck up. Tell me when you fucking posted it. Picture of me and somebody at a table. Tell me. When did you
Not
post it?
table, a table with a T.
I
Like
said
Tom.
table. I
What did
said
you think he
table.
said?
When did you post it, Pink?
When I went crazy on the community tab with the toxic trio when I was with True Teller.
What was the picture of? Tell me what it was.
It was you sitting at a table with a friend.
Okay. What was I mean, I have lots of pictures of me
Oh my
sitting
God,
at a
this is
table with
almost
a friend.
ridiculous. I want to get
No,
to like
you're
the meat and
right, Pink. You
potatoes.
you hit
I
the
don't
It
want
is
to
nail
do all
on the
it
these
is
head.
weird
This is
ridiculous.
side
fucking
It
shows
was
here,
me
ridiculous.
but I
sitting
will.
sitting at a where did you get the picture from?
Your Facebook.
Okay, my Facebook. Was it a profile picture that I had?
No,
Okay, so it was a featured photo because you're
I'm
not
not,
my friend, so
I'm
how did
not
you
sure.
get
Because the same reason I have all Boston's info, because when you have a mutual friend, if you don't have your, which they change all the time, if you don't have your Facebook privacy like locked down,
Mhm.
like up to date,
Oh, okay, I'm
you can
sitting am
look.
I wearing a purple
You can pull
sweater?
up. No,
Am I no?
no, you have a hot pink tank top on.
A
So
hot
I got another thing too. Like you said, everybody digs on every dude. I have never once looked up any of you fucking people
Does she
unless
have
you did
blonde
one of
hair?
my shows.
Does she have blonde hair?
Yes,
From 2009? The
I'm
picture from
not sure.
2000 fucking 9?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, and she's actually tagged in that picture? So
Holly,
did
I
you
don't remember like those type of specific things. I remember
Okay,
the
so I
picture.
had a mimosa in front of me. Is that what you're trying to say in
No,
2009?
no,
What are you trying to
no.
say?
You do
What do
not
you
have
want to know
any
about
type of
that
drink.
girl?
No, I don't want to know anything about that
You
girl.
said
What
who
the
was she?
fuck?
You said who
Chris,
was she?
this is why you're a simp.
No, you
I
said
did
who was
not
What?
say
she?
who
Why am
is
I?
she.
Hold on, Holly. One sec. Why am I?
No,
Because
I
I'm
never
sitting here
asked
while
any of that.
Holly's arguing with you.
Chris, you're
Rewind
What?
letting
this.
her say I said things I
You did.
legitimately didn't
You
say.
Pink.
rewind and
I
said
didn't
who
ask
were
about
you
that
sitting
girl.
at that table with? You asked who I was sitting at that
No,
table with.
we'll
That
go.
was
I
one
can
of the
go all the way
pictures.
back, Holly. She
Hmm?
said to you that you're drinking again because
Hmm?
there's a picture of you sitting at a
No, I did
table.
not.
That's what you
Hmm?
fucking said, Pink.
I didn't say
Yes.
you are
Write down your
drinking
fucking
You said
again.
I
thoughts
was
so
No, I
you
zooted.
didn't.
say them out loud. Damn.
I didn't say no, I
You
didn't.
you said I
You
was
I
do
didn't
zooted.
this
say
shit
you're
every
drinking again
fucking
because of
time
that
you're on a
picture.
live, man. You know
Hmm.
how
So what did that
frustrating it
picture have
is?
to do with anything? I didn't bring it up. You did.
Yes, I did.
About so what's it have to do with anything, Pink?
Did you not hear what I asked when I
No,
brought it up?
you asked about the person sitting with me.
No, before that.
No,
Okay, then you do the work and scroll back.
no. You tell me.
No, I don't
Tell me
have
what you
to.
were asking about it about me drinking. We were talking about me drinking. You asked me about who it was I was sitting with at that table. That's what you asked me, and I
Yeah,
said,
I just,
At what table? Who? What picture?"
and I
Okay, so
told
what
you
did you want to know about it?
what I asked.
Who was it? Who
What
was
was
it that
that? Yeah.
well, it was a reunion. It
Okay.
was my 10-year fucking reunion.
Okay.
20-year reunion. 2000, wait,
Like high
89, 90.
school?
Yes, high school.
Okay.
Why? It says it on
Can
there.
I not ask?
Why do you
Sis?
need to know? But why?
I don't need to know.
But like it was the Sunday brunch after the main high school reunion. So what? But I didn't
I don't even
graduate
know
from
if
high
we're
school. Do you
talking
need to
about
know
the
that?
same
Is that
picture at
why?
this point.
Oh, so now you
What?
don't know about the picture. When you brought
I
up the
did not,
picture,
Chris. I didn't say that. I said, I don't even know if we're talking about the same picture at this point.
Hey,
Jesus
Because
hey,
he's
Christ.
talking about a mimosas being there, but there's not.
hey, hey, Elijah,
Me?
stop.
No,
What?
she's talking to her dog.
Stop. Okay, sorry. Um, so well, it's the only picture I can think of that has that I'm sitting at a table that I have a pink top on and she's blonde and we're sitting at a table. I mean, like I'm looking through my pictures and I just can't find
Okay,
any
I
other.
mean, it doesn't even matter. Some people in your live last night thought you sounded really fucked up, and it's more than one person talking about it. If you were, whatever, that's your,
I
if you did
wasn't.
gummies, it's your choice, like
I
your
don't eat
prerogative.
gummies.
That's what?
I don't eat gummies. I was very tired
Oh my
last
God.
night. I don't eat gummies. I eat popsicles sometimes. Sometimes. Once in a while.
But I feel like I'm
And people
more,
speculating on my sobriety is fucking gross.
it
That's
is
gross. It is
like,
fucking gross.
whatever, do what you want to do, but don't judge other people.
I'm not judging it. I never speculate on anybody's fucking sobriety, Pink.
Holly, you told me one time that you
I
didn't understand my feelings unless I was drinking. Like,
No,
that's
I didn't.
bullshit.
I didn't.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't. You go back.
Well,
I
not
haven't deleted.
verbatim.
I
Not
haven't deleted
verbatim.
a live. I said that I need to know which Pink I'm dealing with because you are two different people when you're drinking and when you're sober. Okay?
In your
So that's what
opinion.
in my opinion, for me, for my interaction with you, I wanted to
Okay.
know if you were drinking because you are a different person when you're drinking to me when we interact. And that's what we were doing was interacting. So it was relevant to me. If you were up on panel by yourself, not talking to me, not having anything, I wouldn't give a fuck. But when you were dealing with me and you were misrepresenting everything like you always do. So now tell me this proof you have seen, the proof you have seen of me being involved in this sex cult. Those people in that chat, two of them are in this chat right now, can tell you they were not afraid. Okay?
Well,
Two of the
why they
people,
lie in all the screenshots? Why they
I've
lie
seen
at
it
that point
all.
in time and said
I've
they were?
seen it all. They know. They didn't say they were scared. They didn't. They didn't. Because I've seen the entire thing. I've seen a screen recording of that entire conversation because Lindsay's been lying.
Well, I have to ask Lindsay if it's good. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Why do you have to ask Lindsay? I'm telling you.
Because she sent
Because
them
That
to
sounds
me.
like a
So for me
simp
to
thing to
show
say.
them, what?
So that sounds like a real simp thing to say.
No, I don't want to share all that when she wants to
Oh,
so
plan
okay.
read it
Yeah,
off
a
to
because you
me.
got to ask
PowerPoint
somebody.
presentation basically to
You,
present them. I don't want to go
Jesus
show
Christ, she's making
everything.
a PowerPoint.
Of course she
Probably.
is.
I mean, do you not understand like software? It's
No,
easy.
I
It's
do. I
simple. It
just think
makes
it's
it real
really
easy.
fucking lame.
Well,
So so tell me what it said. Tell me what they said that made you think that they were scared.
I mean, tune in to her PowerPoint.
No, thank you. You
Well,
said
then
you have
you
proof.
don't
You
want to
said
know.
you've seen
Because I've
you
seen
said
it.
you've
I
seen proof.
do.
I want to see what you say what you saw.
I
I
do
don't
have proof.
care about her because
She
she's
showed
going to
me,
twist and manipulate it just
but
like
you
she always
can't
does,
twist
Pink.
and manipulate screenshots like
Yes, you
that.
can. Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, and these motherfuckers that are here currently, some of them in your chat, no, they're not. They know they're not fucking made up.
Yes, they do. No, they don't because
Wow. What?
I have seen
Wow.
the
So you're
screen
saying that
recording.
they are saying
I've
they're made
seen the
up.
screen recording.
Hold on.
No, that she will give you stuff out of context.
I have to go get my
Did
laptop
you
charger. Hold
so
on.
did you see Pink? I want to ask you one question.
She'll be back
Did
one
you
sec. She's
see
getting her charger.
But I want to
it?
ask Lindsay if it's okay. Go
But
ahead, Holly.
I
God
want
damn
to
it.
ask you, Pink.
Christ.
Did you see the part? Did she show you the part where she says, "I'm going to dig up on Holly and her daughter again"? Did
Yeah.
she show you that?
Yeah.
She did.
No,
I
you
didn't.
did. Because
No,
wasn't it in your where
no, it
she was
wasn't.
digging on your daughter?
No, it was those words that coming out. Her typing those words were not in my video. No, and they weren't what she
No,
read out
in
either.
your video, did she
No.
say she was digging on your daughter? Yes, she did.
No, she didn't say she was
You
digging on my
showed where
daughter.
she dug on your daughter.
I showed where she dug on my daughter. I showed the things she shared, but I didn't show the words she said before that. I showed what she shared.
Okay, so
So did she
I
show
mean,
you
and
that?
now I don't know what to say. I seen from you that she dug on your daughter. Yes.
Yeah, but did you see the words that she said about my daughter? Did she show you that in those screenshots?
I have to look.
Why
Mm-hmm.
I
don't you
have
go
to
and
get my
ask Lindsay
charger.
real quick?
Oh my god, I can't speak for her, Chris. Please.
No, I know. That's why I said go ask her.
Okay,
because that's what you're going to go
can
do.
you guys talk for 2 seconds?
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah,
One,
we can
two.
talk for more than 2 seconds. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Tess, you want to come up on panel? I think I sent you the link in chat if you want to come up on panel.
Fucking Christ, man! These people call me a fucking simp, dude.
No, you're
Like
not a simp.
they
You're
need to
not a simp,
learn.
darling.
No, they need to learn what the fucking means, man. Just because I don't fucking side with them on their bullshit.
Oh, I'm sure Lindsay is in here watching, or Jax.
Yeah.
Jax is such like a dumb piece of shit.
I've never talked to them. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. That's one less
No.
fucking voice I
And
got to
see,
hear about.
I will say, like I said before, and I said this to the people that were in that chat, the person that first got that information from Josh Self and I were not friends, did not like each other. Okay. No hate really, but just didn't like each other. Well, I could say I didn't like her, but we didn't know each other. Let's say that we did not know each other. And she was going off of off of her opinion, off of the things that were being said to her by her friends, right? Which we all do. I get that. I understand it. And she so she was going down that rabbit hole with him, right? And I probably, Chris, if you brought to me and you were like, "Oh, holy shit! Like, look, listen to this," right? I'd be like,
Right.
"Oh my god!" I would totally be listening to you and be like, "Holy fucking shit!" And then I would start asking questions, and they started asking questions, and it didn't make
Mm-hmm.
sense to them. And then they finally were like, "This is bullshit." But Lindsay doesn't show any of that, you know.
Right.
Yeah, you just didn't like me, then that's fine. But she likes me, but we've gotten to know each other now. And she was basing what she was, that conversation, she was basing on the opinion she had of me at the time. And it's fine. I'm not mad at her. And of course, I'm not mad at her. But she was not my friend. What I am upset with Lindsay about was she was my friend. That day, that same day, I had sent her a TikTok and I'd realized we hadn't talked in a while and I hadn't seen her in a while. And so I messaged her and said, "Hey, like, how are you doing? You okay? Everything good in your world?" And she was like, "I'm busy with something, sorry I haven't been around or whatever." She went into that fucking chat and was like, "Yeah, she's hitting me up." Like, and then saying, all this stuff. Like, clearly, that's what's more upsetting to me. It's not, I'm not upset about prison daughter 6969 fucking talking to her friend, talking shit about me. We weren't friends. It's fine.
You
We
want
talk
me to rage quit Amanda Meatfoot, but you were just cool with me fucking 2 days ago. You fucking simp ass bitch.
Oh, she's
Oh
a
my
simp
god. Why
too.
was she cool with you until you got on MJ's panel and became a total fucking cunt? To
Oh,
everybody,
boo
go.
hoo.
Go.
Crybaby motherfucking
Okay,
ass.
go. Okay, go.
Hold on. I have to get the powder and Pampers. Hold on. All right.
For
There we
yourself,
go.
because I
Oh, I
hurt
got
your
to get a
feelings.
Baba.
Because I
What?
hurt your feelings. You hurt
No,
my
you
feelings,
did. You
Holly.
hurt my feeling. Oh, I mean, mock me. Okay.
I am gonna mock you because of what you
Well, go
fucking said on
ahead.
your panel tonight about me. Tell me
What?
the
That you're a
proof you
bitch ass,
saw.
coward ass, bitch ass
I'm not a
simp
coward. I came
to
into your
fucking
fucking shit.
PP and Paula and
I am not
Angela.
friends with Truth Teller.
You're
We're
such a
not
pussy. I
friends.
thought you were so much more
We're not
like,
friends.
oh,
Why are you prescribing a friendship on me because I went and hate
prescribing.
bonded
Is
in
that
her
what a
fucking.
friendship is to you, Holly?
No, you are
A prescription?
subscribing. No, you're subscribing. You are saying
No,
I
that's
am
not right.
having a friendship that I'm not having. That's what you're doing. I'm not having a friendship with True Teller. We're not friends. We don't talk privately. We talk privately. She messaged me before she released a video that had some information on me to ask
Yeah.
me if it was
Oh my
okay. That was
god.
it. Paula,
That was
I like.
so
I
regal
like
of
Paula.
her.
I like Paula. We're not friends. We're
Gross.
not
That
friends. We're
is
not in
so
bed.
fucking disgusting. Like,
You can say you're disgusting. Lindsay's disgusting. What's Paula
yeah.
done that's worse than fucking Lindsay? Has Paula? I'm
Are you
waiting for
kidding
Lindsay
me,
to show.
Holly?
I'm
You're
waiting for
fucking
Lindsay to show it. I'm waiting for Lindsay to show it.
God damn it.
Show the
I
proof.
hate that I respected you ever.
Good.
I hate it.
I never respected you, Pink. Ever.
I never asked for that.
Good.
So,
Because you never had it. But what's this proof? What's the proof? You saw proof of what I was doing, not just
yeah, I have it pulled
Josh
up,
Self
but
saying what he
I think
thought I
I'm
was
going to go
doing
live and
because
snipe you and let
n-
Lindsay show you. I have the proof right here, honey. I have
you
it
don't
right
have the
here.
proof.
You're such a fucking cunt. You're
You
so
don't have the
gross.
proof.
You
You don't have the
stand
proof.
for nothing.
I
You
stand
really
for
don't.
nothing. That's fine.
And it's
Okay.
sad. It
You
really
stand
is.
for nothing. You literally have no backbone.
Okay.
You have no spine, none.
Okay.
So you say the proof right there is of these
Yeah.
people that are in my chat being afraid
Terrified
of
of
me,
you. Yes.
terrified of me.
Yes.
Okay, I read the same. Now, is this a screen recording or screenshots?
I have both.
Yeah, because I have a screen recording.
Okay. Okay.
I
It's
have a
not a
screen recording.
competition.
No, I'm just
Why
saying.
are you
So,
asking me to
should
show
we
it if you have a
compare?
screen recording?
Because I
You
want to see what
condescending,
I
conniving
want to see
bitch.
what Lindsay. I want to see
No,
what
you're a
Lindsay is
fucking bitch.
taking out of
You want
context.
me to do the dirty work when
No,
you already have it.
do the dirty work. No, I want you
You
to
want
show me
me
what
to
you
do the dirty
consider
work and
dirty
show
work.
it when
Dirty
you
work.
have it.
Dirty work. What dirty work? I want to see
Show
what
you
you consider
screenshots that are
what you
before
consider
Lindsay's
proof.
ready to put them out when you
What
already have it.
when you consider proof. I want to know what I didn't say you could show it. You show it. Read it to me. I
You've
said
been
read me
telling
what it
me.
said.
No,
I
I'm
said
not
tell
reading
me the
shit to
proof.
you.
I
You
said
have it.
tell
You
me the
read it.
proof.
You
No,
read
because
it.
I don't know
Read
if
your
I have the
screen
same thing
recording.
as you. I
God
don't
damn
know.
it, you're fucking nasty.
Yeah, I'm nasty.
Mark it on the books, bitch.
I'm nasty. What are you? Oh, rage quit.
Oh,
Okay.
you know what? Oh, that sucks. I was gonna say, you know what you both don't have? Sweet
What?
ass fucking PowerPoint.
Yeah, I know. Fuck shit. I need to get PowerPoint. Shit.
Was it Rage Quit 9 now? Are we at
Probably.
double digits yet? Like a few more out of you, Pink, so that before I take the effort to update that video. Fuck.
Yeah. Let's see if she comes back. Rage quit check. Is that on the bingo? Does anybody got bingo?
We're just gonna do a blackout square and it'll be like Rage Quit 1,
Rage
2,
quit.
3, 4, 5.
No proof. No proof. And why should she do the dirty work when I have the proof? But I just want to know what she considers proof. Does she consider Josh Self saying she's in some deep shit? Like they get hotel rooms and they take pieces of their hair. I mean, seriously, I want you to find one single man that can say that I did these things. Okay, one single man or woman that said I directed them to do those things. One single one. And it and proof that I did it. Because if I am FaceTiming or there's messages of me doing this shit, there should be proof, right? Because I live
Right.
in Washington State and the people that go to these haunts do not live in Washington State. They
No.
definitely don't.
Holly, I can't even get you to show up with a sign outside of one.
I know.
Like,
I know.
come
You
fucking on.
could. You could. You
Could.
could.
I've
Yes, if
tried.
everybody else was there too.
But
It's gonna happen
one day. One
one
day.
day. I'm just gonna like FaceTime with somebody there and I'll have a sign. I'm just afraid that you'd convince me to go inside.
Maybe.
And I'd be like, yeah, I'm tough.
Oh.
I'd go inside. That would be scary.
Next thing they're gonna say is I don't have hair anymore because I sent you all my hair for
Yes, you did.
the
Yeah.
witchcraft.
For the witchcraft. That's why. That's right. You guys are all my simps, and you're all now simps to Chris. Because
Yeah.
Chris is not a simp.
Yeah, you guys are my simps now. What?
Yeah. Yeah, you're all Chris's simps.
I love, dude. Like, this is why I can't stay mad at Pink, man. She comes up here, she calls me a simp, and then literally says, "I gotta go check with Lindsay."
Yeah, I know.
Are you fucking serious right
Yeah, I
Hold
can go
on.
make sure it's okay.
Let me hold on. She let me off my collar for a minute. Uh, I gotta go check with mom real quick and see if I can tell her what I saw.
Oh, and Angela, there's part of it in there, like, that, I couldn't get you, and I don't think it was said by Lindsay, but just because Angela loves her husband and doesn't want to torture her husband, so which Angela couldn't be part of my cult because she wouldn't do my bidding to her husband, oh my god, and she's saying, like, I have, like, this need to, I don't I mean, if she's talking to my ex, if she's talking to any of my exes, actually, I'm friends with all my exes except for the one. If she's talking to the one, there was never any kind of kink, weird domination thing in that relationship anyway. So, like, I definitely was not dominant with him. It's just weird. It's just very strange.
Dude, that whole conversation.
And if sometimes I hate men, it's because I'm a fucking woman in this fucking world, and sometimes that fucking sucks.
How many
But I
times
don't
have
hate all
we
men.
had conversations, and never once have I felt like there was like this man hatred that you carried with you.
No,
And I love
I don't hate
fucking
all
pink.
I hate all men, I love specific men. Like, you're a good man, Chris, I love you. Like, you're a good man.
Yeah,
Like, you're my
but
friend, but I hate all men.
fucking Pink says, "Aren't you up to date with software?" Yeah, Pink, I'm up to date with software that came out in fucking 1990.
You have to pay with PowerPoint.
I just now picture Lindsay working with graphs and like dragging like, pictures over and like putting a cool star wipe on it. I mean, it makes sense now why these shitty little videos that she makes are like as basic as they are. She's using fucking Microsoft Paint to make them in. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Fuck,
Oh my
man.
god. Microsoft banner.
Yeah. Probably
That
fucking with Pink's connection all the time. She's probably working off a fucking dial up.
LOL.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta change my my AOL disc. Let me get that going. I'm almost up on my free 30 minutes for the month.
Oh my god. Oh, too funny. Too funny. But I will say that, I mean, I really, guys, she's gonna gain me just a lot of fucking members to my cult, right? Like, because people are always curious about what they don't understand. And so people are gonna come and then was confused a little bit, but thank you for clearing it up that they become vulnerable through you, and then
Yes.
I pounce.
I'm really happy that I finally found my place in all of this because I've been just confused as hell. Um I mean, I don't know, man. At least I found a home.
Yes, yes. But, just um, I know what I I've paid you for experiences, so therefore I'm buying your loyalty.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently you
Everybody
hate
I've
them.
ever paid for groceries, I'm gonna go into the grocery store and be like, "Look, I bought groceries here, so all of you have to get on YouTube and not like Pink Dagger."
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
But
like, "Done, done,
cool.
already did it."
Paper or plastic? Like you're at the grocery store, fucking talking to these random people about Pink with every service that you get.
Is
Come fuck.
Navigator here?
Navigator's here. They think I'm John.
That is not John.
No.
That's not John. It doesn't even sound like John.
Tilly, no, Simps are not paid very well at all.
I don't think they're paid at all. I think simps do the paying a lot of the time,
Is
right?
Pink still in check? Can you answer that? Are you paid well? Fucking stuff.
And obviously, Lindsay's simps don't pay her well because she's still got her Cash App and PayPal scrolling.
Yeah,
Amanda Simpfoot.
yeah. Michelle has hers too. That or no, that Michelle simp for Chris.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, yeah. This shit.
I know you cult members are all top tier.
Hmm.
Did you hear the tier? Did you hear the tier theory? That me and Melissa, creators. So me and Melissa, and then our mods, and then panel regulars, we're top tier. Okay. And then there's a second tier. And apparently, Amber Love Reigns is not top tier, even though she's a moderator for both of us and comes up on panel often. So I don't understand how the tier works, system works, but it's not like a 7 tier dip. Um, and
Wait,
everything is.
am I bottom bitch?
Uh, well, you have a channel, so I think you're top tier.
Oh, okay, cool. I got like 5. So yeah.
Hey, Navigator, don't bring people's kids into it. And I think Navigator's a troll too. I think Navigator's the worst. Navigator came from here, went straight into Lycans and started bitching about being here because Navigator deflected the entire time.
That's a whole nother bitch of problems.
Yeah, who's Dex now? Chris is 3rd tier? No, you're all top tier. You are all top tier.
Well, what the fuck, Amanda?
Lindsay is bottom tier. Pink is bottom tier. Navigator is bottom tier. Gladys is bottom tier. And unfortunately, I've now determined that Sofa is bottom tier. Lana is the dish or the plate or maybe the garbage bag that we throw the dip away after it sat out in the sun for a while.
Oh Jesus, that's
Yeah, Navigator, I'm serious. I am serious. I am serious. Navigator, you literally talk shit wherever you go. And you deflected. I asked you probably 14 times to answer my question last night. And the way you answered was you all did horrible things, but you couldn't say what horrible thing I did. But Pink apparently is going to expose my skeletons. So if Pink wants to bring my bullshit abusive ex, which I can show you the fucking court documents. Oh, he'll lie. He's a narcissistic. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He'll lie. He'll gaslight and lie. But then they can do that. She can do that. Bring my fucking. He wouldn't do this anyway. He's too busy being a fucking douchebag.
Mhm.
Yeah. Everybody here is top tier except for Navigator. I'm sorry. I just want Navigator to leave my chat, quite honestly, because all she does, all, all she does is she comes in here, she says, like, she acts like she's sweet and nice and everything, and then she goes and talks shit.
Yeah,
She goes and talks shit. It's gross. I don't like it. I'm not going to be friends anymore.
I'd love for them to go and find my ex and see what she has to say.
Oh, God.
She tell them to
Pink.
get fucked.
Would she?
Yeah,
She'd
yeah,
say,
for sure she would.
yeah, get
She'd
fucked,
probably
Pink.
laugh at them.
She'd be like, go back to simping for Kata Silvis.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So when can I pay you again for your
Well,
loyalty?
you know my PayPal.
Yeah,
Just
I probably
keep.
have your Cash App or Venmo too.
Yeah. You just
I might
keep
even have your house
posting the money.
address. I could just send you cash.
Yeah, that works too. Cash is king. You know, keeps it away from the tax man.
That's right. That's right. Amber is the highest tier, but Amber doesn't decide who's in or who's out. It was like a over the whole thing last night. It was like this is like you guys you guys talk about people. You're just mean girls.
Mean girls. You won't let me in your chat.
Yeah. Yeah, you just talk about people even though you know it triggers them for you to talk about them. And I'm like, it's literally a commentary community. That's what we do is we talk about each other. That's literally all we do. Everybody. You do need more on the immersive stuff. Simplet, it is amazing and an amazing way to buy your friendships
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with people. And then if you're real special, you get some immersives made for you for your birthday. I got
Yep.
2. They were great. They were great. But that's just because I bought their loyalty. And
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
were like,
I
"We
can be
gotta make
bought.
Holly happy. Gotta make Holly. If Hallie's upset, then people won't come into our chats." I have
You
so
know, like,
much
oh,
power, Chris. I
I
don't
know.
understand. It's so great. I fucking didn't know. I say her, I go, "What the fuck? I have so much fucking power. Why am I squandering it? Like,
Right?
what am I doing with my life?"
You need to try this out tomorrow. Just go to the store and see how far this power stretches from you.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. I will say, "Hey, I just purchased groceries from you, and now I need to know if you will go on YouTube and simp for me."
Yes. Yeah. The clerk at the
Wait,
grocery
wait, does
store. Like,
Chris
okay.
recruit or do I recruit them, send them to you, then they become broken? You break them. Well, this is hot. I like it. You break them and then send them to me. Then I torture their husbands through them. And
Okay.
then what? But then what? But
Well,
they're
then I
not giving me money. Like,
no.
then what is the I mean, I just get off on watching them torture their husbands. And do
No,
witchcraft.
I
I
I
don't.
really think it's like so you get them first, you send them to me.
Mhm.
I mess them up mentally, send
Mhm.
them back to you broken. You've
Mhm.
ended their relationship with their husband at this point, and they have
Uh-huh.
nothing else, and then that's free labor for you.
Oh, then they can work for me.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. I don't that seems like a lot of fucking work
It's a
just to get
lot of
them
fucking work.
a job.
That's why I never have time to do anything.
Hi, happy birthday.
Hold on.
Are you possessed?
Hello. Hold on.
Hello.
Hold on.
Oh, this is going fucking wonderful now.
It's already fucking great.
Yeah. We need to like
Oh wait, there's a CP? There's a dumbass community post. Hold on.
who did the community post? If I one of my 5 channels, I can get up to 500 people. I can retort to these community posts with other community posts. Just saying. And it's just me.
Hello.
Let's.
Hold
Oh,
on.
hi, Boston.
Oh, hi. I just saw that you were live. I was like, what the heck?
Um, Coco. Yes, we can torture ex-husbands for the price of $85.99. Oh,
What are you
you
talking
just
about?
been. Oh, you've been missing so much tonight.
I have?
So much. Yeah.
Please fill me in.
Apparently I run a haunt. I'm a simp too. I'm a simp. Um
You do run a haunt. Isn't
I
that you just ran that whole that place I just was a haunted house
yeah, so
that
I
you run.
yeah. So I run a haunted house or I run a haunt and I mess up women who then I give to Holly as free labor because Holly, while I was messing up those women, Holly was
Mhm.
destroying the relationship between those women and their husbands. So now they have nothing left but to go work for Holly.
So,
There's a PowerPoint being
so do
made.
you work for
Oh,
Holly because you mess up these
no. We just combined
women to?
forces. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's definitely just a business
Why do
venture.
you do it? Just like out of pure just
Um,
Hold on a
money,
twistedness?
second. Hold on a second.
money.
Navigator, subs that are problematic are not off limits. You are not untouchable because you are a sub. Every sub, everybody that chats in here has the ability to have a channel and build a channel. Every single one of you. Okay? You all have a channel and you could make videos and you could go live. Okay? You do not get a free pass just because you're a sub. You don't. You don't get to be an asshole just because you're a sub. Sorry. I'm
True
not going to
that.
I'm not going to call you out on a community post or whatever, but if you're in chat and you're being problematic, I'm going to call you out. Okay? And you are not open to having a conversation because I tried to have a conversation with you last night and you deflected the entire time. And your
Mhm.
answer to how do you feel about what Lindsay did to me when we were friends was y'all did dirty shit. But you couldn't say what dirty shit I did. Now, Lindsay's community post, okay? Lindsay's community post is oh, and she's Sofa said Sofa shared screenshots of mine that
What?
yeah, Sofa shared screenshots of mine with Lindsay.
Are you
I said
fucking kidding me?
no, I'm not.
And hold on, did Chris really? Is somebody really saying this shit about Chris?
Yes, and
Yes.
you missed
What?
Pink's rage
Yes.
quit. We got her to rage quit. There's a PowerPoint being made, and
Pink
and
rage quit?
also Coco. Yes, put
Oh,
the
she liked me finally, guys.
who?
You had to ruin that, man.
Oh no, she doesn't like you. You're a simp.
She doesn't like me.
Um,
I'm a simp.
yeah, yeah. We're all simps. The peanut
She liked
gallery's all
me
simps. No,
for
she
like a
doesn't like
day.
you.
She
Um,
did.
well, we're all simps, and she had to go and check with Lindsay. Send in the flying monkeys to black because you're fucking weak.
I was wondering why you're still up this late.
Yeah, no, I just had to address some stuff.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
so
to just
yeah,
pop in there and interrupt. Yeah.
So now Sofa is sharing my conversations with her because I sent her a message and I'll read it out. I'll read it out.
Mine are probably
Cool.
next.
I
And then
said,
can,
I saw your video that Lindsay posted. You are wrong about Lindsay. You do not know her. You aren't wrong about TT, but they're both pieces of shit. So since you are so interested in the right thing and are now back to good with Lindsay, do me a favor. Ask her to address what I showed about her, what she did to me while we were friends. That's what she showed. That's what she showed.
cool.
Whatever.
Can we have Pink come back up so she can rage quit again,
Yeah.
and then I can
You
get
want
the
to come back
evil
up,
deal?
No,
Pink?
maybe Pink will come up because we're friends now because she likes me.
No, she
She said
doesn't
she
like
liked
you.
me. She
She doesn't
just
like
said it
you.
like 2 days ago. What did I do? I wanted a ghost on.
Come
What
on,
else did I
Pink.
do?
You're a simp for Chris.
I simp for Chris.
No,
Chris
I'm
simps for
I'm the
me.
only one that don't even start that shit, Boston. I just been on panel for a fucking hour and 13 minutes talking about how
I'm
I
just
ain't
kidding. I'm
simping.
sorry. I'm sorry. Chris is not a simp at all. I don't think either of us are simps.
Oh my God,
I might
she's
be a
okay.
simp.
Okay, I have to deal with Lindsay's community post. Question, Holly. If you already knew everything, why did you bring it up and twist the story? What did I bring up and twist the story? I didn't twist the story. You brought it up as if I dug on you all on my own for no reason. Yes, you did. Nobody asked you to. Nobody asked you to dig on anybody. And you're showing these screenshots out of context. Out of context. Okay? What is this proof of, Lindsay? You brought it up as if I dug on you all on my own for no reason. So basically you knew the full story, but used the part about me to again try and get people against me. Nope, that's not true. Not true. I knew the full story, and the full story was he was fucking making shit up. You came in, dropped my personal information to a man who said he was scared I was going to have him killed, and then people then said it was bullshit, but you didn't run with it. You didn't show that part, did you, Lindsay? I didn't actually see that part until today. But that part, but I saw the part where she dropped my information. So basically, you knew the full story, but used it at the party about me to again try to get people against me. You said we were friends when I've shown proof we weren't at that time. How did she show proof we weren't at that time? Because I showed proof we were. Where did you show proof we weren't friends at that time, Lindsay? Where did you show proof we weren't friends at that time? Just because you said uh, that you weren't really talking? No, because you were lying. Because we were friends at that time. And you don't know as much as you think you do because as recently as September of this year, people are still side eyeing you over it. Side eyeing me over what? Is that Josh Self?
Side-eyeing you over
What?
Oh, it's all
what?
Boston. You're going to have to go back and watch this live. There's so many things you got to take
No,
notes.
no, I'm gonna stop. I will. No, I'm just gonna talk to
Wait,
you
who
guys
said you were
afterwards or tomorrow.
jealous? Listen, hold on. She goes, "Oh, I almost forgot. Good thing to know you think TT is a piece of shit, along with me, of course. Funny how I'm supposedly so jealous of you, but I tried to ignore you while you were literally begging for me to react, kind of like you do to Brittany. I also love how hypocritical you are for complaining about Angela trying to turn people against you and get in their ear, but here you are doing the same thing to me. No, I'm
Mm.
just trying to show people who you are."
Hey, is
Oh, what
Sim
is it?
or I'm sorry, is Pink and Navigator coming up? Because if they're not, I'm gonna hop off because I'm tired.
You heard it here first, folks. If you want more of the not simp man, come up on panel, Pink and Navigator.
I don't think
So the
Pink
first,
much
so the
to me.
yeah, I don't know. So she's what she's showing is out of context again, doesn't have anything to do with the current situation at hand. This is how Lindsay rolls. I mean, I did go away for how long? How long was I gone, guys?
A little
Like
while.
it felt like a month.
Like
And
17 years.
Boston, I think that Pink's not your friend. She said, Boston, you're about to be eaten fucking alive. I'm done being nice.
Why?
I got that
Whoa.
bitch.
What did I do to you, Pink? What did I do to you? I genuinely thought we were getting along really well.
I haven't been live in a month before last night.
Just because you're fighting with Holly means we have to fight now too. We finally we're getting along.
Ooh, you're so gross, Pink.
I can't
Why?
read chat. Someone has to read it for me. I'm driving.
She's just like, he will only stay up if
Oh.
I'm around. Eat your heart out, Boston bitch. Meow.
What? Okay.
You don't simp enough.
I can't stay mad at Pink. I can't.
I
Back
I
can't
to
know
you.
though.
either. She makes me
Aren't you
laugh.
up on technology?
She'll be up here soon for dial up to
Yeah, she's just
click in.
waiting for to she's probably clicked the link like 14 years ago.
Yeah,
Are
so
you
that's the thing. Pink has never rage quit, you guys, because
never?
it's just
Maybe once and she came right
somebody's
back
picked
up.
up the phone in the house and it's disconnected it from the internet every time.
Yes.
She has, and she actually loved the video that I made on it. Gave me props for
Boston,
it.
you are so like,
Mhm.
yeah, it was a
I don't
joke,
know. I just like
Boston.
having banter with her, and I thought we were getting along really well.
But
So
she's
I'm
a piece of
confused.
shit,
What did
Boston.
I do? Literally, all I did was go on a ghost hunt, and
All
I
but
come
no,
back,
all you
and
did, you're
all
just friends with
Okay,
me.
I got the clearance from Pink to go to bed, so I'm
Are you
going to
going to
bed.
bed?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
listen till I fall
Thank
asleep.
you. Whoa.
yeah. Or
That
I'll
was
get
like
off, call Chris, and make him tell me everything,
so you're
and
gonna
then
leave me
let him go
too?
to sleep. Well, I have to leave you eventually because right now I'm driving and I'm gonna stop through McDonald's drive through because I haven't had anything to eat.
Okay, well, at any rate, wow, Holly. Wow, Holly. Navigator,
And I have no idea what's going on. Let me go call Chris, get the
no,
lowdown,
no,
and come back.
no. You
Well,
will be
I
gone for
need to know
hours.
what.
I'll be done
Well,
by
then
then.
fill me in. I won't be
Okay,
gone for hours. He's going to sleep
okay.
at like
So
in
Lindsay
10
went
minutes.
live. Lindsay went
Yes.
live and she said that shit about Chris. Basically, Chris was the gateway to my
Why did
cult.
she? Why did she say all this stuff about Chris like randomly? Is what I want to know.
I I don't know why, other than Chris's name was in this. It was in that chat. Remember, I
Was
told you
she
how.
was she watching Chris's live tonight and saw you
No,
on panel and got pissed?
no, 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 no. So she finally looked at the video that I made
Mm-hmm.
that showed her dropping my docs,
Right.
and she said that she was going to address it and prove that the reason she did it was people were in fear of their lives of me.
Oh my God. Okay.
But now so she came up and she said that Chris runs a haunt where I send girls to go through the haunt. He breaks them, makes them vulnerable, and then
Lindsay said this.
yes,
Okay, because Chris told me that, but didn't tell me who said it.
yeah,
So why
and
does
then
his name come up at all?
I don't know.
Fucking psycho bitch, dude.
I know. Yeah,
It's also like, okay, I'm not laughing on because that's fucked up, but like, it's also just bizarre, like the kind of shit she's pulled. Like, where the fuck did she get that from?
yeah,
Like,
right.
that's desperate. That's desperation. That reeks of desperation.
But now she's saying that I knew the whole story. She's twisting it again. I got the screen recording of that entire chat today because Lindsay's lying. And so the people wanted me to see exactly what they said in that chat because Lindsay's fucking lying. Because Lindsay's making it seem like they asked her to dig up on me. She had that shit ready to go. 18 fucking screenshots. 18 fucking screenshots. That's not just something that you do. In fact, maybe I'll ask the people to go and show me the timestamp from the minute that she said that she came into chat and drop those screenshots because it is literally it's 18 screenshots, not just like click, 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 click. She had to go on my stuff, then look at my relatives, look at my husband's criminal record, look at my daughter's stuff, then move
Mhm.
to MG and ME's stuff, right? So
Yeah.
18 screenshots. She didn't just do it right then because people were scared. She had that shit already, ready
Yeah.
to fucking go. And she said, and I asked Pink, did she say, did you see this part? And she said she did, but then she backtracked it. Did you see the part where she says, where she types, I'm going to go and I'm going to look into Holly and her daughter again? Again. Fuck you, Lindsay. I am not the pillar of the community. Did Navigator just call me the pillar of the community? Fuck you, Navigator. Fuck you. Because I don't rock with TT, okay? TT and I are not friends. I hate bonded with her against Lindsay because Lindsay's a piece of shit, yes. But guess who also revenge porns and doxes people? Because Lindsay fucking doxed me to somebody who thought I wanted to have them killed, Navigator. Okay? Lindsay revenge porned people, Navigator. And Lindsay did revenge porn against ME. So what the fuck are you talking about? And I don't rock. I like Paula. I like Paula. I don't rock. I do not rock with TT. And I hate what TT did to Emmy. Lindsay also did it to Emmy. And I would say what Lindsay did to Emmy was worse and more damaging than what TT did to Emmy. Even though TT did it 43 fucking times in a group fucking chat, Lindsay took it real life with her and sent it to somebody in her real life. So come on, Navigator, you want to come up and talk about this? You want to come up and fucking have a conversation, or are you going to keep deflecting? Why don't you just go away?
I mean, honestly, don't even waste your
Yeah.
time addressing
And
her at this
Lindsay,
point.
literally, I
Who is she?
showed you Lindsay doxing me.
She doesn't know. Yeah. She's
Yes.
been around for a while, but she doesn't know
No, she doesn't
anybody
know
very
anything.
intimately in this story. So
No, Allison, you are still very top tier. You are still very top tier. Pink Dagger, go fuck yourself. Literally go fuck yourself. I'm so tired of you dumb fucking bitches that can't fucking understand shit. Lindsay is a piece of fucking shit. Pink Dagger, you're a piece of fucking shit. Navigator, no, I'm not good. You guys are, Lindsay literally doxed me to somebody that said they thought I was going to have them killed, accused me of being Ted Bundy level dangerous. Okay? No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. They think I'm drinking, Boston, because I'm being
what?
mean. Yeah, no. Pink said people are talking about me and saying I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm not drinking, child.
Because you're being mean. Because you're
Because I'm
saying
being mean. Because I'm being mean to Navigator. She's deflecting, and she's doing that. She's deflecting and using the ad hominem shit by saying, "Are you okay, Holly? You good?" Instead of answering the fucking question. 3 times last night, 4 times, 5 times, right?
what happened 5 times last night?
Me asking Pink or Navigator to answer my fucking question,
Oh yeah,
and she wouldn't answer it.
yeah.
Pink, while I speak, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you at all, Pink Dagger. Not at all. Do your fucking worst. Do your fucking worst. I don't care, Pink. You would have to mean something to me for your actions to hurt me. That's why Lindsay's actions hurt me, is because she meant something to me. You mean nothing to me, Pink, and you
I
never
will.
have. I'm being mean. I'm sorry.
I I will be back. I have to order um
Chicken nuggets?
McDo- yeah, and then
Oh,
drive home. But I'm really close to home.
okay.
And then once I'm
Hurry
well, and
back.
then I also have to eat it.
Hurry back. You can eat it
Okay,
while you're alive.
and just be quiet the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sit up here and giggle while I'm mean.
No, because then everyone will hear me chewing, so I'll have to be muted.
Okay, you mute and chew and then giggle.
Okay,
I'm not scared of you, Pink Tiger.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay. I am not scared of you, Pink Tiger. We don't just bump heads. We aren't compatible. You are correct. You get things wrong. Like you couldn't find a fact if it was shoved up your ass. Well, that probably isn't a good analogy. You couldn't find a fact if it was like sitting on the tip of your fucking nose. It's still her birthday in my imaginary time zone. You didn't answer my question. You answered it with, you answered it with, you all did bad things. You didn't, that's not an answer. That's not an answer, but you give your opinion very freely elsewhere on Angela's situation, on Angela's trauma. You give your opinion on that. So do I. No, Pink. No, I'm not always right. And I've apologized for my actions. Ask Angela. Ask Angela if I've apologized to her. But I won't apologize if I don't feel I'm wrong. That would be real fucking insincere. Yeah, that's right. She should just come back and just chew her chicken nuggets like right into our ear, right? So anyway, Pink, you want to come back up and rage quit again because that's real fucking amusing. I'm not licking anybody's ass. But what about you, Pink? What about you? Like, I've told Pink, you denied anything Paula did while you were friends with her. I don't deny the bad things Paula has done. But the thing is that you knew better too. You knew better too. I've talked to Paula about what she did to my friends. Okay? I've talked to her about it. You didn't give your opinion though, Navigator. I asked you for your opinion and you didn't give it. Yeah, you did. Certainly you did. You sat there and told Lindsay, "Show me, show me, show me." And the thing is that a lot of the shit that Lindsay was telling us that Paula was doing, she just there's no proof. The one thing that I know that Paula did, I've talked to her about. She felt bad about it. She also felt like she was fucking put on the spot. It was bullshit. I didn't like it. It fucking sucked. It could have ruined some lives. But look at what Lindsay's done to her. Look at what Lindsay's done to her. Lindsay claims that the shit she did to TT or to Paula was in retaliation for bringing her ex here, but the shit that she did to Paula was before her ex was here. So, I don't know. I like Paula. Sorry. I think she's sweet. I don't like John that much, but I like Paula. Well, the parrot's going to come right back. You want to come up here and tell me what it is, the proof you have? Because Lindsay's up there saying, I know the whole story. What? What's Angie Brooks saying about Sally Ann? What? Oh, Nashville. I don't know. Okay. LH is on her community post saying her bullshit. Out of text screenshots. You know what, Navigator? It's really bad to have expectations of other people, okay? Because you get disappointed a lot, all right? I'm not obligated to be any way for anybody. And if I've had a fucking enough of a gaslighting fucking psycho like Lindsay, I will say it. You're trash, Navigator. And Sofa, that's fucking you're like it's incredible that you're going to start sharing private conversations. I've never done shit to you. I've never done shit to you, Sofa, except for try to stay out of your fucking bullshit when you started going fucking nuts. All right? And for you to start sharing our private conversations, that's fucking bullshit. It's gross. But it's okay, whatever. Yeah, so she shows out of screen context that might be about something that's not. Hold on. So yeah, and so we've talked a little bit about. Whoa. Whoa, pink dagger. It's great, Chloe Joe. It's really good. It's really good. It's kind of interesting getting used to cooking on gas after being electric all my life. But I love my gas. I mean, I like open flame. That's pretty cool. And I got this, like, I couldn't find, we're still not unpacked, of course, and we have 2 households into 1, right? So, I couldn't find my steak pan, the pan that I usually use for steak, my cast iron pan, I couldn't find it. Um, and so I went to look for a good pan. I didn't wanna get a cast iron pan that I'd have to fucking season, all that good stuff. I just wanted to be able to cook the steak for my grandson, and I found this, reversible griddle thing that you put over just 2 of the burners. I have a huge hibachi, but it weighs like 30 pounds, so I'm not gonna use that right now. Not unless I'm doing like a full fucking hibachi dinner. But it flips over like flat top and then it's like griddle like with the grill marks. Yeah, Allison, can you do that? And so it goes over 2 of the burners and that was excellent. I really, really loved that. Yeah, Pink, really, everybody just laughs at you. Nobody is afraid of you. Nobody is scared of you. You will you will probably be back to, like, saying nice things and being, "Oh my god, I can't believe Lindsay lied about that," in, like, a week. See, and I've never cooked on electric that was inside the house, Amanda, until this. Like, I've cooked on grills outside, but, um yeah, it's really nice, Chloe Joe. It's like it's big and it fit like 3 big ribeyes on it. It was great. Good. Nobody's good, good. You get what you want then, Pink Tiger. Nobody should be scared of me. Nobody's scared of you. Lindsay's a piece of shit. She's the dangerous one here. She really is. She's the one that calls people's schools. She's the one that lies about being an FBI informant. She's the one that said she was going to tell the police that Paula and John were grooming her child. Were trying to lure her child into a fucking pedo ring or something like that. She was going to fucking say that. That will destroy lives. I think the shit that she was saying that her and Josh Self were saying about me is fucking funny. You got up there. You got up there and said, I have power. No, I'm not going to have you come up and start yelling at Paula from my panel. If Paula wants to come up and she wants the link, she can ask for the link. She can come up and talk to you too. But oh, I'm just reading some. Hi.
What the heck? I can't hear you again. Hold on.
Okay.
I mean, I can hear you, but it's not coming through my headphones.
Okay. So why knock it off, Pink? Quit being fucking gross. You're the sick one. You're the sick one, Pink. But yeah, I just saw the full context of what the only person I ever dug on was Mandy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I did dig on Mandy. So, but I also didn't do anything with what I found. What Lindsay did was she dug on me and then she gave it to a group of people. Okay, so if you were so frightened of me, what did I want to know? I want to know. Let's say Boston. Let's say we're not friends. Okay? Or let's say we are friends because me and Lindsay were friends, even though she says she proved that we were not friends at the time.
By telling somebody that you're just chill, but like not friends.
Yeah,
Like that.
that's
What does
true.
that prove?
But I showed proof that I was checking in on her, right? And I could show even more proof of the group chats, of all the group chats where we talked. you know? And that's where a lot of
Yeah.
the interaction happens is in group chats, but now I realize that it was whatever. So let's say I go into a group chat and somebody's talking about Boston and telling me all this fucking crazy um shit about Boston, and everybody in that group chat is fucking scared, right? Scared. Like scared. Why do I then
Of me?
give
Because I'm
people, yeah,
crazy?
yeah. Like, why do I then give people every bit of information about you, your kid, your dead husband, and two of your friends? What is that going to, how is that going to protect them? How is that going to protect them?
I just heard a
Pew.
beep. Ooh, there's someone back. Oh,
Mhm.
hey.
Hi.
No, that's a very good
Heather.
point.
I
How does
just
that
came up.
protect them by?
Go ahead.
Hello?
I just came up to give a PSA. I don't know if Nashville's still here, but I saw. I don't know if she was seeing my comments in chat.
Yeah,
Um.
she just tagged you. At Heather,
Oh.
I called yesterday. They're waiting on funds. They can't just drinking milk. I even tried to feed them a little table food there. So sweet. I
So
am lonely. Lost my husband this year. My 7-year-old passed. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Aw, I'm so
Well, I
sorry.
have a couple of different
Jeez.
options for you, Nashville. There's a place called Paw Pantry, and once a month they will offer assistance to help people, owners who are facing financial hardships. There's also a place called it's Pet Assistance Network in Nashville for Chewy.com, and Chewy.com will actually uh, send you food and stuff. So
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
I just hope that that helps, and I think pets are important, and I don't think not everybody has means to take care of them. So I just thought that was important, and hopefully she can get some help. But if
Hold
not,
on,
call me.
chat. Sorry.
That was very nice of you,
But
Heather.
That's very nice of you.
thanks. And if you can't get help either of those places, just leave a message in Holly's
Like
thing.
comments or whatever,
Yeah, and
and Heather
I'll
will see it.
make sure
I'll make
you.
sure Heather sees it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, question.
Okay.
Did Lindsay send your info to the person who thought you threatened them? Okay, I didn't threaten them. I did not threaten them. In fact, we were very, very friendly. We had no qualms, no beef. Every single one of our interactions were very civil and intellectual, and I liked this person a lot, Josh Self. I liked him a lot. Okay. Um, did Lindsay send my info to the person who was scared that I would kill them? Okay. During YouTube time or the before time in Hell Chat? Not during the Hell Chat time, even though Hell Chat is still in existence, falling for it. She sent it to them in March of 2021. So it was after we entered this community, but before I started going live on my channel in this community. Right? Right. Right. Because it was right around AT, my run of advanced treatment. So it was before I met you guys. So yeah. So it was right about the time that I came into this community after the Mandy situation happened. So here's the thing. Pink Dagger, I'm not upset about you talking about the pedo rings and stuff. I'm upset about you talking about eating disorders in that way. So just stop it. Just fucking stop it. And what did I see in Hell Chat? Animal harm in Hell Chat? Do you mean when that one guy dropped that shit that Mandy added and I bounced? Paula didn't add it. I haven't seen any animal harm that Paula did. So Heather is a wonderful person. We love Heather so much.
I love you guys, and I think
Does
everybody.
Nashville have like a PayPal?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, Boston's
I feel like all of the people I'm friends with have good hearts. Like,
Loki's mom. Okay, so the chat that happened with this person making those rumors, that happened in March of 2021. Okay, so yes, it was over a year ago. But the thing is that, and that I dealt with it back then with the person who made those allegations. I did not know until just this last month that Lindsay had given the person my information. Okay. That's the part that bothers me. It's not that they were entertaining this rumor because it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. Pink thinks I have all sorts of fucking power, like all sorts of power over people. I only have power over myself in Boston. But Angela, you're correct. Um so I don't have power over Heather. Heather has never been ordered to do anything.
never.
Say it.
No, I mean, yeah, no, never. No, for real. I mean, I don't know. And the thing with YouTube that some people I don't think always get is like, for instance, like Lindsay's issues with BJ might not be Boston's issues with, and I'm just using that as a generic, like, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
people that have issues with people, like, it's not always somebody else's issue. And I don't know.
Yeah. No, and nobody's issues have to be anybody's issues. I will question you guys if you're like, "I like Pink." I'll be like, "Why? She's awful." But I'm not gonna not like you, and I'm not gonna tell you you can't like, I'm not gonna not be friends with you if you guys like her.
Well, I just, I, I don't know. Like, there are things that I like about Pink. I mean, and that's the other thing for me. It's really hard because not everybody is inherently all bad, and then not everybody's all good either. I mean, we all fucking have skeletons in our closet, whatever kind it may be. Like, I don't think anybody can say, "Oh, I'm so proud of the person I've been my entire life. I've never fucked up and I've never made mistakes." Like, that's just uh silly. So I don't know.
Can, Nashville, you can share your Cash App in here if you
You,
like.
so
Did she
if I
already?
if yeah, so Nashville, if I cash app you right now, can you go get some food? And good Ann, I have information for you too, because I know that we're close and there's places that do TNR. Sorry. I'm all
Okay.
about, I'll stop talking about pet stuff. But
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's true, Loki. Loki's mom. That's true. Um, but she's saying that the reason that she did it, Loki's mom, is because people were scared of me, but she had that information all ready to go. And she said in that chat that she was going to dig into us again. Okay, so come at me about saying that about, but I've never, Pink, Paula's not talking about that disorder in this chat right now. So, and I've never see her talk about being pro anorexia. So, I've never seen it. So, shut up. You don't get to demand. You do not get to demand let me up. No, you're not a friend. You're not a friend or a foe, Pink. You're nothing. And I'm being very mean to Pink right now because I'm done with it. I'm done with you should have heard her live earlier. She's accusing me of drinking again. She's saying people are talking about it. None of you knew me when I was drinking, and trust me, if I was drinking, I wouldn't make it to 10 p.m. Oh, sorry. My son is getting ice out of the refrigerator, and I'm like, "Holy shit, what's that noise?" I'm like, "Fuck." I was not used to the ice machine. So, are you there? Are you guys there?
I'm here.
Yeah. So, so what was I saying? I'm being mean to Pink because in her life she was really fucking gross. And she's telling me she's seen proof of me being I showed you guys the accusations, right? That Josh Self person made. I showed those to you guys. About me being Ted Bundy level dangerous and all that. She's saying she's seen proof that I am those things, and that I'm a sick bitch and I give witches a bad name. Um, who are you gonna show is a piece of shit? Show me for being a piece of shit, please. That's right, prison daughter. How would any of that help you guys not be afraid? Were they gonna contact my family, my daughter? Thank you, good Ann. I know Loki's mom. I'm not scary. I'm not trying to be scary. Pink, like legit, I am a witch. Pink likes Pink is a different kind of witch than I am, but I am a witch, and but I'm not a witch with dark intent, and I don't live my life with dark intentions, and so, uh, she says I give witches a bad name and all this stuff, but I'm not the same kind of witch as Pink is. So if I give my witches a bad name, well, I'm a coven of one. So I guess I'm giving myself a bad name. I don't know. I'm not dying on any hill. I said, don't talk about eating disorders in here. And I'm not willing to die on a hill well, actually, I'm willing to die on a couple hills, but I'm telling you not to talk about people's eating disorders in here. Heather, she says, Good Ann says she'll put her email in the about section in the morning.
Okay, great.
The only one in that chat, Pink Dagger, the only one in that particular chat, and Josh Self said that he only talked to them about it, to those people. He told me, so unless he's lying to me and to the people that he told, that he only talked to couple. Well, he told me he only told two people, I think. But he literally told one, two, three, four people. You're embarrassing, Pink Dagger. You're embarrassing. Maybe Allison. I mean, seriously, the way that they talked about the women that I grew close to is so disparaging. Just because I grow close to people that like might like benefit from empowerment or a mother figure of some sort doesn't make me some kind of fucking predator. Does it? Heather, am I a predator? Oh my god, she's quiet.
I
What? No,
I
I'm
had
here.
I have a mouthful of fries, but no, you're not a predator. I
I
love
don't
you.
feel like I don't think like I'm this wonderful person, but I don't feel like I'm a bad person. And the fact that Lindsay can say I was a bad friend when she literally tells people we were not friends at that time when I thought we were. So when I sent um gifts to her, why did she give me her address if she's not my friend? Why did she do that? if we weren't friends? Why would she give me her address? It's weird. Sorry, I'm reading.
How's your nug?
How's your nugs? Yeah, are they good? Are they delicious? Chicken nuggets, McDonald's nuggets, and fries are like crazy addictive. Like,
Yeah,
they're so good.
I got cheeseburgers instead. I got the double, or not the double, the two cheeseburger meal.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, for sure, Allison. I mean, they literally, those screenshots say that 3 people are working for me. And I will tell you in those screenshots, because I'm sure they'll be shown. Lindsay says in those screenshots that Foz said he was in. I'm very hurt by some of these screenshots because Foz lied in them, you know, because he said he told people shit that was not true. And we were friends. But anyway, she said that Foz told um her that he was in a group chat where me and 2 other girls told ME to manipulate MG sexually, okay? And the reason we told her to do that, Foz left out because he was part of the chat where ME was MG was being extremely verbally abusive, and nothing that Emmy was doing was calming him down. And so basically I said, fucking get on your knees and give him a blowjob. It'll calm him down. He'll shut up. And he did. Like, so what the fuck is wrong with that? Somebody that is in an abusive relationship trying to manage their safety. Okay. And she also said that Foz left the chat because he was so grossed out by it. He didn't leave the chat, A. B, he and I had a conversation. And I get where he was coming from because he's like, I didn't like that when my girlfriend sexually manipulated me. I'm like, okay, but were you abusing her? And she was trying to get you to stop, trying to get you just in a good mood so you wouldn't be abusive. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I encouraged that. There's nothing, no, I'm not sorry for it. But I encouraged it because it's like, what do you do? Right? What do you do when you're not there? You can't be there close with your friend to go over and maybe give her a ride somewhere, take her somewhere. What do you do except for give her the best advice you can? And all advice had failed. And so I said, fucking get on your knees and give him a blowjob. He'll shut up. And he did. And it wasn't like he was like trying to have a conversation with her that was like, we need to talk about our relationship, right? It was more like, you're this, you're this. And it's not that I didn't hear it firsthand myself. So the only part about Ted Bundy that I want to be like is to have that Volkswagen Beetle. Like, I would really like an old school 70s Volkswagen Beetle, but I won't fake break an arm and carry a tire iron.
Um, well, and that's what's frustrating too. I mean, I don't feel like Holly's ever been dishonest with me. Like if I've had questions about stuff, like I've asked her, and I don't think she's dishonest. And so for people to say things that aren't true, that like she's recruited all these girls to work for her, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then not only that, and I don't know if I said it in here or in Hank's earlier, but like there have been plenty of jobs that I've worked at that if I liked it or whatever, and you refer a friend and you get a huge freaking bonus. Like why would you not do it if you liked your job and made good money?
Right.
Like, I've referred tons of friends for several different jobs.
Yeah.
And then you get to work with your friends too. So how cool is that?
Right. And it's not that it's not my job it's no less work than working in a convenience store. It's it is still it's valid fucking work. Not everybody likes it, not everybody can do it, right? And I have, and Lindsay was, and I mean, I know that I know that in group chats there's been a couple women that I really like their voice. I never asked Lindsay, never once offered Lindsay work with my company, never once, because I saw her behavior. I don't think her voice is particularly good. And I thought that she might be dangerous to our clients, right? Never offered her work. She never asked for it. And she could have benefited from working for us, because it was something she could do easily, make your own hours, all sorts of things, right? Um, but there were people in our friend group that I did offer it to. That I said, like, if you ever, well, not offer, but like I heard their voice and I'd be like, you should work for me. Your voice is great, right? That's the thing. And they just laughed and that was it. Um, but always been honest about what I do, and I've always said, like, if anybody is interested, it's not like been a topic of conversation other than like if someone were interested, like
And I mean, it is.
they
It's a.
could
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. No, I was just saying, like, it's a great thing for a lot of. I mean,
Yeah.
there's single moms out there who might have, you know, can't afford childcare. Like, I mean, there's a lot, and that's not the. I mean, there's obviously other jobs that a lot of people can work from home doing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know.
But for some people, this is just like it's cool, it's funny, it's
It's like
easy.
acting, basically.
Yeah,
I
it is.
mean,
It is
basically a
definitely it
voiceover
is.
actor. I mean, you know,
It is acting. It is 100% acting. I mean, that's all it is. And the
uh,
thing is that if somebody approached me and said, "I would like to, you know, I'm kind of interested. Will you tell me more?" I'm going to be very open with them. And I'm never going to not give somebody the opportunity to make money and work. And of course, my company makes money too, because how else will we be in business, right? If we don't make money, I do not personally make money off of these girls on a regular basis. Like, I don't, like, if I bring someone in, it's not like multi-level marketing, right? I
uh-huh,
get a referral bonus, but if, like, say you were working for me, Heather, say you were working for me and you referred one of your friends, you
uh-huh.
would get the bonus. I wouldn't, right?
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah. Um,
damn! Now I'm gonna start sending my friends your way.
but then you don't work for us, so you wouldn't get the bonus.
Damn it!
You'd have to yeah, you'd have to be working for us to get the bonus, right?
I did
Um,
not. I did not laugh.
you would not last, or you could not laugh. I laugh all the fucking time.
Oh,
Like, I laugh all the time. But, um, it's it's not for everybody, but if somebody can do it, why not? Like, it's much more forgiving than most other jobs because, like, you make your own schedule, and so, like, if you're scheduled, like, we, of course, like people to, like, keep their schedule, right? Because we want the phones to
but
be
if something comes
answered,
up, it's not
but if
like you
something
can't
comes up,
open
you're
the
not gonna
bank
get
if you don't
fired.
have hours, right?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. The only thing we do, I'm not really a boss. I run the company, which means that I do all the fucking shit that keeps the company running, but I don't, like, and the ladies will ask me questions and ask for my advice, and, or ask me how to do something or what to do in an occasion, but I don't, like, manage what they do on the phone or any of that.
Yeah.
That's just
Another
their deal.
thing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep interrupting you, but another thing that I want to talk about is like people saying that all these girls like are uh like small minded, or that Holly preys on young girls. You guys, like, Holly is literally like 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
Like, uh Boston's no spring chicken.
She's
I mean,
26.
she's young, but she's not 18.
Yeah. Well, none of them are 18.
Right. But I mean, they're making it sound like, oh, you go after these young, like, I don't know, teenage girls. It makes,
Yeah, that's what they make it sound like. Yeah, they do.
yeah, it's
And the
not
fact that they
true.
say I
Like,
use my daughter to like my daughter is involved, that's what Lindsay was saying.
she
My
doesn't
daughter's
even work
involved.
for you or
No,
with you in any
no,
capacity.
in any capacity. She was
So
a
it's
mod
almost,
for my fucking group because I asked her, I modded her because my account got like I had an alt account in there, but because my uh no, I just made her mod because she was my daughter. She joined my group because she was interested in the AMM stuff, right? She was interested in the whole rabbit hole. Lots of people were. Made her a mod and then my account got disabled and so the only other action she did was she made my Alton mod. That's the only other action she did. Like the other time she would occasionally post about stuff. Her and Angela went at it a couple of times. It was funny, but she wasn't really involved in anything. She was on our very first live, I think. And she was just being supportive of me. But she was
right.
just like, this is boring and moved on.
Yeah.
And I sometimes tell her about the drama, but she's like, so she knows who Lindsay is and she knows who Angela is, but she doesn't know any of the YouTube stuff. None of it. She knows who Mandy is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I mean, I don't know, like,
Yeah,
you
me and
can
the
be
Kach are
friends
the
with
same age.
people that aren't your age,
Right.
I
If you
mean,
connect with people, right? You
yeah,
connect with people. And quite honestly, I wonder about this fixation on my daughter in those things. Like, what is
oh,
that? Like, what is that? Maybe she's like jealous of my relationship with my daughter because it's a really good fucking relationship. And so maybe she's jealous about that. She's not jealous of me. She thinks that I think she's jealous of me. She said that in her community post. If I'm so jealous of Holly, when did I say you're jealous of me? When did I say that? I said maybe I think you might be in love with me and like
but
you're a
we
little
spoke
hurt.
about last night. Wait, but we spoke, I don't know what that, alone last night. How is this different? What?
What?
I'm sorry.
How
I
is
don't,
what different? How is what different, Navigator? What exactly? We'll wait for your answer. What exactly? How is it what different exactly? If she deflects, I'm gonna kick her.
I don't know. She's saying that because Lindsay put out a statement from her daughter. I don't understand what she's trying to
But
say.
but yeah, like how is what me talking about my daughter? But I'm
Well,
not. First of
Holly's
all, my
daughter
daughter is
isn't.
29 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's not a minor, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Um,
And Miss Portland, what?
right.
There's that.
And I fail to see what the her daughter making a statement and my daughter being dug up on and her information given to somebody that was clearly having some kind of mental break. How that I spoke on Lindsay's community post, not on her statement, not on the statement that her daughter made, on the fact that Lindsay would share that. That's what I spoke on. Yes, I did because she shared it, but I didn't speak on the statement. See, Navigator, gaslight. My dog, like, I took a picture because he, like, is, curled up on one side of the couch, and I took a picture of him yesterday. This morning, it was this morning, he was curled up on one side of the little love seat, and all 4 of his paws were just under his snout. Like, they were all 4 under his snout. Bye, Boston.
Oh my gosh, you just reminded me. I had a dream about moving last night. I
Oh,
think
no.
it was because of you.
Horrific. Was it because of
No,
me? Did I give you nightmares?
it was a nightmare. Yeah, I'll tell you about it. I can't say it here, but
Okay. Do you ever have dreams where your house, you're in your house, but you discover it's like a different you know it's your house, like, you know it's your current house, right? Like,
uh
that's where you live, but then you discover, like, other rooms and, like like,
yes.
it
And
just becomes a
well,
different layout inside almost?
yeah. And
Yeah.
that actually kind of took place in my dream last night as well. It was weird. It was real fucking weird. Like it woke me up. It was weird. Now I want McDonald's too.
I know. Hold on. I'm
And I hate fast food.
You hate McDonald's?
No, I hate fast food really in general.
I had Thai food this tonight because I made um I made dog food, and when I make dog food,
Order out.
I always order out because it's like
Okay,
so
so
it's so much work. It
did you make 100 pounds this time?
No, I wouldn't make 100 pounds. I would buy 100 pounds and freeze it in 5-pound increments.
Oh,
But I have to like they'll do 40 pounds of veggies with it. Like if I buy 100 pounds of meat, they
yeah.
will grind up the veggies fresh in it up to 40 pounds for free. So I've got it, but I know that in for 100 pounds of meat, I put way more than 40 pounds of veggies. So I need to figure
uh,
out which veggies I'm gonna use. Because I mean, just the sweet potatoes, I probably use about I use 3 pounds of sweet potatoes for 5 pounds of dog food. So
Wow. That's a
yeah.
lot of sweet
Yeah,
potatoes.
but I probably could use less. I probably could use less.
I just started liking sweet potatoes like 2 years ago.
What?
I never liked them. I don't know what. Well, I was barfed on by a baby with sweet potatoes, and I think that was part of the reason. But I just thought they were gross. Now I'm like, oh, cinnamon and sugar,
Mhm.
butter.
Mhm. Even if you just like even if you just cut them into circles, like
Yeah.
rounds, and then just olive oil, salt, and pepper on
Uh-huh.
them, so good. But I can eat sweet potatoes. I could just cut up a sweet potato, boil them, and then just eat them like
Yeah.
ice cube, like grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. I had my Thai food. I had Thai iced tea, and I had Thai fried rice, and I had uh black sticky rice. Oh god, I love black sticky rice.
Mm.
It is like
So it was Tice tea. I've
Thai
never
iced
had Thai
tea.
food.
No, it's so good.
I feel like it's spicy. Is it spicy?
You can get it not spicy. Like the Thai place that I go to, they let you order your spice level. So they make the stuff like fresh, right? Like, and the
Uh-huh.
Thai fried rice is like obviously they have the rice already made, and then they refry it uh with like big big shrimp, big shrimp,
Big
uh
shrimp,
shrimp,
jumbo shrimp.
shrimp and big chunks of tomato, not just like pieces of tomato, but like wedges of tomato and
Mm.
big pieces of green onion and egg and
So
other other
how's it differ from fried rice? Like,
It's just I think it's because it's the big chunks and maybe the sauce. I don't know, By
Mm,
the way, my daughter makes the most delicious fried rice, and I found my wok, and because I've got, like, a beautiful wok, and a wok on fucking flame is so much better than a wok on electric stove, and
yeah,
I cannot wait for her to and she had, like, some chicken that she was like, "I need to cook this before it goes bad. I'm gonna cook it so for salads for lunch or, like, wraps," and I'm like, "Make chicken fried rice." Yes, like, please, make chicken fried rice.
yeah, we make good chicken
You can
fried.
have pad thai spicy, and I do love pad thai as well.
No, what's pad thai?
Pad thai is like a almost like a fettuccine noodle, but it's rice
Um,
noodles, and it's in a peanut, uh, sauce, and it
oh, I
either
love a
has
peanut
y
sauce.
oh, fuck yeah. But it
I'll
is a peanut and, like, something else. But you can get it spicy, and you can have chicken or shrimp or beef or whatever. I think chicken with pad thai is probably the best, just I like the flavors with pad
Oh,
thai.
there's something I get at a restaurant, and it's like rice with bright veggies like broccoli, cabbage, carrot, and then chicken and a peanut sauce. It is
Mm. Is it Swimming Rama?
no,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because Swimming Rama is like a rice, chicken, veggies. You can either do a veggie mix or you can do just spinach and peanut
Oh,
sauce.
I'm
That's
sorry.
all it is.
I thought you meant the restaurant. I was like, no.
No, no, the dish Swimming Rama.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's like what you just described is what my favorite Thai restaurant
Maybe I'll
has
try it.
called
I
Swimming
just
Rama.
tried Indian food like not that long, probably like 3 years ago. And I'm not a
Yeah.
picky eater, but I just don't like spicy stuff.
So now, do you not like spicy stuff or did you not used to like spicy stuff?
I
And you
don't.
just because you didn't like it before, you haven't tried it in a long time? Because here's the thing that I have learned. Onions, I didn't like onions. I did not like onions, not cooked, and raw made me give me heartburn. Then
Yeah.
I made a dish several years ago, a few years ago, it wasn't very long ago, that really called for onions, and it was in my HelloFresh box, and I just wanted to make it the way that it with the recipe, right?
Yeah.
And you cook the onions really good, so I was like, I've had onions in lots of stuff, I just never cook with them, right?
Hmm.
And it was a game changer. I was like, it elevates the food. It's, ridiculous how much better the food tastes, right? But
Yeah.
then also, I didn't like spicy food either. I couldn't handle any kind of spice. And then again, I made a dish, and it called for me to make, like, a spicy mayo, and it
Uh-huh.
was just mayo, salt, pepper, and sriracha, right? That's all it was. And, of course, I'm trying new things, or I'm always trying new things. I try a lot of new things. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm cooking it, I wanna make it and really judge whether I like this, right? And
Uh-huh.
I liked it. And the fucking spicy mayo, I put on my fucking potatoes all the time now. I'm
Huh.
making fucking salmon cake, or not salmon cakes, but lobster
Ooh,
cakes Monday for dinner, and I'm gonna put a spicy aioli. I like to just
aioli.
call
Mm.
it an
Now,
aioli.
see, okay, so I do like spicy, like with sushi, I do like the spicy mayo, but I also like tons of soy sauce too.
Yeah, I don't do soy sauce uh, on my
Sushi.
sushi. Mm-mm.
And I do like horseradish.
Which is pretty spicy, and I don't like horseradish. But I've discovered my daughter had a sushi roll the other night, and I asked her what was on it, and she said this, this, and this, and it was spicy sauce, right? And
Mm,
she said, "Just try it." And I tried it and I liked it. So your taste buds evolve
yeah.
every
Oh, I agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
every 7 years your body chemistry evolves, and your taste buds they evolve and they mature. So you should try spicy food just to see.
Well, sometimes my local place will fuck up I always get General Cho's.
Mhm. That's
Uh,
spicy.
well,
General Tso's is
I get it not spicy. And
Oh.
then once they sent it like regular, and I was like, holy shit. and it's just like red pepper flakes, and I couldn't eat it. Like,
Oh, well, red pepper flakes are a little different. I think red pepper flakes are one of the hottest, one of the spiciest things
yeah,
for me, yeah, but if you get, like, a curry with some the flakes, because the flakes are, like, so, you know, they get in your mouth, on your tongue like a flake, right? It's a
concentrated. Yeah,
Yeah, but if it's mixed in with a sauce, like curry with, like, coconut, because the coconut is like coconut curry is, like,
balances it
creamy and it
out.
balances it out, yeah, but you
Yeah,
still get that feel that heat, but
yeah,
not like you're, dying heat. Good
yeah.
night, Amber.
Night, Amber. Night, BB Amber.
Night, night, babies. But yeah, so, anyway, um, I'm a cult leader, and you all should be in my cult. I really thought Angela's fucking community post was fucking funny when she's like, "After today, I just don't know what direction I wanna take YouTube in. Do I wanna be in the mafia or the sex
Oh yeah,
industry?"
yeah.
It was like
I did see that.
I was really like, when I first read it, I was like, "Oh, damn, she's really affected by this." Like, that's because she messaged me and said, "I'm so sorry, like, you had to go through that." And, like, I don't obviously, like, when I was, like, 30, you start a rumor about me, it would've broken my fucking spirit, right? This just makes me laugh, the rumor part is, and I know you guys were just like, "Oh my god," right? But it's just like, it is so fucking wildly ridiculous and out of the
Right,
realm of possibility of who I am, that it just makes me laugh, right? I know who I
yeah.
am. It's the Lindsay thing. That's the part that hurts. And it wouldn't hurt if I didn't believe that we were friends and I forgave her for all the fucking bullshit. And that just to learn, and I'm probably a little bit more mad at myself for forgiving her, you
Yeah.
know? And but I'm still mad at her too, and I can be, but I am mad at myself for forgiving her all the bullshit, but her misrepresenting it by saying I forgave her or I apologized to her. Like, I've probably apologized to her before. I've probably said shitty things where I've had to felt like I had to apologize to her for things, but I really didn't owe her an apology for our time apart.
Right.
She was the piece of shit. She was the asshole, for sure.
Well, and I think that maybe kind of collides with the, but I'm unforgivable, right? Like,
Yeah,
because you're friends with Angela and, you know,
Paula.
Paula and stuff,
Yeah,
like, they're forgivable, but what Lindsay's done isn't.
right. But it's not what Lindsay's done. She refuses to listen to this part. Somebody, Sofa, if you're listening, because I know you're always lurking, if you're listening, clip this. Listen to me. It's not what you have done, Lindsay. It's the kind of friend you were. You were a shitty friend. You emotionally abused all of your friends. And right now I'm speaking for the friends that I'm speaking for, and I will. Okay? And if they want me to shut up, they'll tell me to shut up and then I'll shut up. I'll apologize. Um this isn't the first group of friends. She doesn't just lose a friend, right? She loses massive groups of friends all at once. Doesn't that tell anybody anything? I mean, she does like everybody else, we lose friends because we just part ways or whatever. But she has friend groups. Friend groups. Now remember, she's only been friends with her friend group now for less than a year, right? She's only gotten really close with them since my our friend group iced her out or whatever happened, right?
Like, what friend group?
The friend group that we had from the MM group that has been friends for 3 years,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, those people. So she lost you guys, but that was real quick. Like you guys were friends for a few months and it was real quick. Like it wasn't like you guys didn't go deep for years, right? But she had a group of friends before this friend group and she lost them. And then she lost us. Now she's only been friends with this new group with the Jacks and whoever else is in her little circle. She's only been friends with those people for a little while. Just wait a couple years, people. She'll suck you in so fucking deep. She's already got you sucked in. The emotional manipulation, making her feel bad. I mean, we bonded over our sons. But like there was a whole chunk of me just saying, "Hey, you good?" And a that chunk, a whole chunk of saying things that she knew would be triggering for me because of my past, right? So of course, not triggering, but not triggering like, "Oh my god, I hate you. Why'd you say that?" But that emotional knee-jerk reaction where you're like, "Oh my god, I have to make sure this person is okay." Right? And
Yeah.
but I wasn't her friend, right? I wasn't her friend. No. Yeah, nobody was bright enough to ask how sharing Holly's info could help prove a sex coven. Right? Like if they were fearful of me giving my name and address, okay, right? To maybe contact law enforcement or maybe see how you could go legal against me, right? But my daughter's information, my deceased husband's medical records, all of my family's name, all of my old addresses and phone numbers, all of my family's name. That was the thing that was like fucking jarring. Like all my brothers, my sister, my brother-in-laws, my sister-in-laws, my nephews, my nieces, my dead husband's family. That was really jarring because like and then Pink saying, "We do that. We look up families." No, we don't. If you do that, Pink, you're a piece of shit. But like, okay, but we don't. We don't. I've never done that. I never looked up Mandy's family. I looked up Mandy's fucking apartment.
Oh, don't say that because you'll. I mean, didn't somebody look up her sister?
Oh yeah, that was Lindsay
Oh,
for sure.
okay. I thought
Hmm.
that. I couldn't remember who it was. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was
oh, don't say
Lindsay.
that because then they'll say you're a liar.
Yeah, and then Lindsay gave the old TT alt account that Lindsay took over after convincing her to give her the password, TT to give her the password. I don't know how that whole thing confuses me. But Lindsay took it over, changed the password. She gave that to Josh Self. Josh Self messaged Mandy's sister. I would have never been okay with that. That's why they didn't tell me shit. That's why people would um leave me out of specific chats, I guess, because I would be like, "No, you can't do that." Like there's nothing that that sister can do, right? There's
Right.
nothing that family can do to stop somebody. I get why the motivation, I get from where we stood why they were just desperate to try anything, but I was trying to go the legal route. And so and I know looking up her apartment layout, um, seemed weird, but I wanted to make sure that the apartment that she was living in currently, right, where she was showing live, so we compared the counters and the layout of the kitchen because she'd go live on camera, right, with the layout in the brochure for these apartments so that we could contact the law enforcement, so we could get her to fucking stop, and she was threatening to hurt herself. And so someone, not me, did call a wellness check on her. Did we want to like let the apartment managers know that she was threatening her neighbors? Yes, because she was. I mean, what is fucking wrong with that? She was literally telling people, "I will make you wish that you'd never met me. I will have you begging for me to stop." Right? Like it's just threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing. She threatened to add Lindsay threatened to add Paula's family, who she'd looked up, right? And tried to confirm with Angela who they were. She wanted to add these people into Hell Chat. and then share Paula's porn. Gross. Gross. But Angela was in the purgatory chat where we looked up Mandy. And Angela can tell you that was not malicious. And it was not ever intended to go further than that chat or to law enforcement. That's all it was meant to do. And the only reason it went any further is somebody got butt hurt that they got removed, because you can tell from all the stuff that Mandy was given, it only went up to a specific day, right? And we were going after that. We were still looking for solutions until we got a hold of the FBI. And it was after that person got kicked out, and they gave that information to Mandy because they were butthurt that they got kicked out. Because we were like, we need to keep this small because of what we were doing, the sensitive information we were looking up, right? We need to keep this small. We also need Mandy not to like come at us harder for this, right? And the other people that were in the chat were not being targeted by Mandy. So it was like it just made sense to kick him out. But
That's something else I wish.
Lindsay sent some of the boys their revenge porn to their own. Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Lindsay sent Lindsay sent dick pics of a guy in our old community to his mother, supposedly. She has a restraining order on her, at least one that I know of. Well, Sofa and Lindsay are friends again. So I'm sure that like Sofa's going to be releasing my chat for whatever reason. Whatever reason. All I did was ask her to ask Lindsay to address my video. So, and I tried to be there for Sofa, but apparently me saying we weren't friends when she was going real life on Lindsay, apparently saying that was too much for her, for me saying that. So, weird. I don't know. Are you still friends with her?
Friends with whom?
Sofa. Lindsay, are
Uh,
you still friends with Lindsay?
yes.
I know. I knew it.
Right.
I knew it. You're the mole.
I'm the mole. Uh, I haven't talked to Sofa. I tried to talk to her tonight in Pink's. She did say hi, but then I saw everybody else talking to her, and I didn't see her comments, so I don't know if she blocked me. I don't know. I have to ask her. So,
Yeah.
but that again, it's like, so if she wants to be friends with Lindsay, like that's her choice. Uh, I'm, you know, friendships are separate, so
Yeah. I mean, but it makes me feel like a little like if I went through what I went through watching Sofa with Lindsay, right? It just makes me feel a little uneasy to be close to somebody that can switch so quickly like that. Does that make sense?
yeah,
It makes it feel very unstable. Like, because
right,
I'm like, I don't think I could ever really get close to somebody
yeah.
um that could be that in fear and then suddenly be, I guess I was wrong. Especially when one of the reasons that she says, because she said to a bunch of people, the reason I was able to navigate getting away from Lindsay was because of Holly, because the advice she gave me. And I did. I gave her my best advice, but
But
it is what it is.
that was something else I wanted to mention because I have heard a lot of people, um, like for I've heard a lot of people say that, where were people, I'll stick up for this person and I'll say this, and but like I don't understand why people have to take on other people's battles. Like,
I
it's one
don't, yeah.
thing to want to support your friends, but like if you fucked around and found out, like, why should that involve me? You know? Like, why should I and that was my issue too, like with Lindsay. Like, it was hard because she's would be frustrated that nobody's standing up to Paula and John, and it's like I didn't know them other than what she had told me, and I'm like, dude, I told her I was scared. And
Yeah, and plus if you I mean, it's one thing if you were sitting there by her side going through shit with her, witnessing shit that she was going through with somebody, right? That's
right,
one thing. That's a fight you can pick up, right? But you cannot pick up a fight against somebody when you have no frame of reference for the other side, right?
exactly. And like,
Because that's not fair.
right. And so again, it's like, well, because I hate them, this person, you have to hate them, and look what they've done to me. But like, okay, but and it's a matter of like, well, what have you done to them? Like, because you're not showing me that, and I'm not saying that anybody deserves it, but what I'm trying to say is if you're telling people that you're terrified for your life, then maybe not poke the bears. That's what
Yes.
I was it was hard for me to understand. And then, like I said, I've heard several creators that, you know, like, well, I'm always there for everybody and nobody wants to fucking do shit for me. But it's like, okay, well, but I'm not the one doing X, Y, and Z.
Right. Mhm.
So,
Well,
and
and it's
then,
just having
you
that attitude that you have to perform at level to be a good enough friend, right? You have to you have to be doing these specific things. You can't just be there and be her friend and listen to her and talk
right,
to her. You can't be in certain chats. You can't be. Like when we were not friends, when Mandy first started in on our shits, we were not friends. I dropped my animosity with her. I dropped it to be there for her because I saw her being targeted. I did. Um, and so of course I wanted to help protect her because I did at one time care about Lindsay and also from what I saw, not knew, there was no reason for Mandy to have gone off of her on her like that. So I really did and I wanted to protect anybody that she might be um that she might be going after. Um, but it was I I guess a couple weeks later, I went into Mandy's chat because we were still trying to talk to Mandy. Maybe it wasn't weeks, maybe it was a couple days, probably a couple days. And Mandy, welcome back. Mandy
sorry.
said something about me being friends with Lindsay and them, and I said, "We're not friends," because we weren't. I was telling her, I said, "We're not friends. I'm telling you, you're wrong for what's happening. We're not friends. Like me and Lindsay are not friends." Lindsay was butthurt over me saying that when we weren't fucking friends. We weren't friends. I was trying to tell Mandy, this isn't because we're friends. I'm not telling you this because I'm friends with Lindsay. I'm telling you this because you're wrong for what you're doing, not
Right.
because I'm friends with Lindsay, right? And Lindsay was fucking hurt over that. Like, she's like, I can't believe Holly would go in there and say that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, we ain't even fucking friends. right? But I forgave her. I still forgave her after that bullshit.
Yeah.
Bleh.
And I mean, forgiveness isn't a bad thing. Like, I
Good
spent
night,
time,
Angela. It's not a bad thing. It's not, but and it's good to it's good to forgive because forgiveness is for yourself, not the other person.
right.
Yeah,
But you
so it
also
is.
have to maintain boundaries
Yes, and you
for
have to be genuine. You have to honestly, you have to forgive, right? In
right.
order to for it to be benefit you. Like it
Yeah.
has to be genuine, it has to be real. And you can't just keep throwing something. And that's the thing is that I forgave Lindsay. I didn't throw the shit that she had done to me, didn't throw any of it in her face. None of it. She would throw shit in my face all the time, but I never asked for her forgiveness because I didn't do anything to Lindsay except for kick her out of my fucking Facebook group. Really? Really, Heather? Seriously, I didn't want her in there in the fucking first place. Like she was in there, she left. One of my rules was you can't fucking no dirty deleting and you can't fucking leave and then just expect to come back. You can't rage quit, right?
Right.
You have to go through a process of like, you got to ask me, you got to talk to me if you rage quit. And she didn't talk to me. She just asked to be added and Foz added her, right? Well, she would have gotten a shit full of fucking grief if he wouldn't have approved her ad, right? And then she just tormented me in there, coming at me from every fucking comment, making all these fucking aggressive comments. So I found a reason to kick her out of my group and I got her out of there. But anyways, and she never, and that's the same thing. Paula, Paula removed her as a mod from her face group, and that's when her problems with Paula started. The night that she came in and found out she wasn't a mod in here
Uh-huh.
is the night she started threatening my friends. There was somebody in here the other night, last night, that said, I can't remember if it was Anne or not, that said that that was the night that they saw her do that. Came in, saw that she was no longer a mod and started threatening my friends
Oh, yeah. I
that they
don't know who
stopped
said
supporting. I can't remember who it was, but they said it last night. And that was like, yeah. Like she was like, "You don't even talk to me." And I was like, "You literally told our friends, I'm removing everybody as a mod. Not all of our friends. She only told one of our friends. I'm removing everybody as a mod until we find out like who's been blocking Shift, right? Because Shift kept getting blocked. So I'm just removing everybody's. She only removed one of them though, but she only told one person, but said they were removing all of them. She didn't tell anybody else. And so people were just like, oh, and I was like, oh, I think, well, then I'm just going to take the opportunity to remove Lindsay. We'd already had a falling out. I kept her as my mod for a couple months, right? But she was making these weird fucking comments in her lives. And I was just like, I'm just going to remove her. I haven't been live for a couple days. Maybe she won't notice, right? But she fucking, sure enough, she came in and she noticed. But, ugh,
Yeah.
gross. And
And
then
like,
she removed all you guys as mods that were my mods saying, I don't want to create any issues with Holly. And literally, Lindsay, you were the only one creating issues. I could have cared less about my people, my mods being mods for her. Could have cared less. Weren't you one of them?
oh yeah.
Yeah. And then but then there was certain people she didn't remove mods. It was very weird.
I don't
It was very
remember
weird.
why or how, but I don't know.
Uh, uh, all right, Heather. I think that I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Well, I
Um,
love
my
you.
daughter's on her way home too. Not that I can't be live when my daughter's home,
Or you
right?
want to say hi and stuff.
Huh?
Probably want to say hi and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. She has a boy with her.
Oh. Oh
Boo.
my god.
My grandson's at his dad's house. She's got a boy with her.
Is it the not? Is it one that we don't like?
Yeah.
Uh,
Gross.
yeah.
Gross boys.
You tell her he ain't moving in.
Oh, fuck no, he's not moving in. Fuck no. He can
Good.
stay the night, but he's not moving in. I'll legit, like, I'll beat his ass. She's like, I said, "Are you gonna leave him here while you're working?" And because if he tries to talk to me, I'm gonna punch him in the teeth. I said, you're not gonna have a good relationship after I'm done with that boy." She was probably hoping for that. Oh God. All right. Good night, Hummer
Good night,
Muffin.
night, everybody. Take care. Love you all.
Yeah, well, the Colt's the Colt is the Colt. You got the Mafia and the Colt, and then the dumb fucks over Pink, Lindsay, them, the dumb fucks. But as long as you're top tier Colt or Mafia member, you're good. Heather, you're top tier for sure.
I am.
Oh, for sure, you're fucking top tier.
Fuck yeah.
You get to decide who's in or out.
Oh. Poop is in.
And P is also in.
P is also in, and
Urine is out.
yeah,
Feces is out. Poop is in.
defecation.
Feces is out. What?
Defecation out.
No, suffocation's in.
Oh, I said defecation, but I
Oh,
guess it would be
defecation. Defecation's out. Suffocation's in. Okay.
All right.
All
Love you.
right. I
Later.
love you
Bye.
too. Thanks everybody for showing up. Talk to you. Heather is a boss. She's awesome. Talk to you guys later. Love you and good night. Don't believe anything Lindsay says. Bye.